everyone. Welcome to Week 9 of the Coaches Show. My name is Chase Beckvar. I'm joined by head coach Cody Sparks. Coach, kind of an interesting one today. It's Halloween. I saw it was the first time since 2014. It's been Halloween on Friday, so it's kind of a cool, unique experience. So how are we feeling this week?
Pretty good. Big win last week, which we'll talk more about that. But that's a crazy stat. Since 2014, that's nuts.
It was like 2008, 2014, and then this year.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of a big gap there. But so I said, Badgers coming off a big win, 35-34 over a Jacksonville team. We talked about it. Probably a very good team that the record doesn't really show, and they proved it. Kind of a big game on offense, 420 total offensive yards. It's only second most of the year, 6 behind. I think it was Whitehall. Curtis, another big, 100-plus yard game.
Yep.
But the big story, I think, is Ty, 10 for 17 and 222 yards. A great game by Ty. We'll see some of his plays there. Just kind of looking back to last week, what are your thoughts coming out of that game?
Oh, I mean, it was just, every year it feels like there's one of those games, and hopefully that's our only one. Obviously coming out with a win's great, but just, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. When it was 28-14, we had every opportunity to go in the game, essentially, and go up 3 scores. That's such a big thing in the second half, is going up 3 scores. And kind of going back to Whitehall, we were up 2 scores the entire second half. And then Friday night, we're up 28-14, so we're up 2 scores, but we never really put the final nail in the coffin, and they came back and tied the thing up and made a couple nice plays. And we didn't make a play on a fourth and 13 from the 14-yard line, so that hurt. But we battled. We found a way.
So I feel like every quarter was a whole different battle. First quarter was kind of filling each other out a little bit. Second quarter, a bunch of good plays on our end.
Yep.
Third quarter, kind of the back and forth. And fourth quarter was, kind of their swing of it. So, so I found it an interesting battle. Entire game, the chess match of football, people say. I feel like we talked about Postgame. Big game by Lane Clark, corner.
Yep.
Had another interception. We see right here, it's back-to-back weeks.
Big pass breakup.
Yeah.
That's the first play of a series.
Yep.
Too. That was nice.
So
it was a nice play by him.
Come out with a fumble early.
Yep.
And then, we go down.
Took it away. We didn't get that second half takeaway that we needed, though. It's the goal's 3.
So it's that big play by Lane Clark. Had a great couple weeks already. This is one of those plays I think is kind of a quiet one. People don't really turn out to 3rd and long after that turnover. Could be a kind of wasted drive early, 3 and out. But great play. Talk about Ty, just the ability to throw the ball, extend the play.
Yep.
And, again, one of those plays where probably one of the best throws I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, Curtis just tipped down the sideline. Just, again, we'll talk to Ty later. Just talk about his improvement throughout the year and his ability to extend the play and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing a really nice job. And I think we talked about that in the show last week of continue to get more efficient in the passing game. I felt like he did a good job against Robinson. And then I felt like he did a really nice job Friday night. I mean, the stats don't argue there, and I know there were a couple drop balls in there too that might have added to that total. But that's always you don't want it to happen, but it's always going to happen. But I thought he did a nice job. He had poise. There were we had some snap issues, and he battled through. He hurt his hip in the first quarter. And was kind of limping around a little bit, but kept battling and kept doing a nice job. So proud of the way he played.
Talk about not so quiet play. Got recognized by sweetest play of the weekend for Yarnell. Is this incredible play by DeMarco.
Yes.
I mean, that's just more want to than the other guy. And the other guys, their best player, DeMarco just straight up took it from him.
Yeah, that was
talk
huge.
about the momentum this took, because right into was it halftime?
Yeah. Yes.
Right into halftime. It's like momentum of just getting that extra lead there.
Oh, it was huge. I wish, though, in the moment, I wished it would have been with 0 seconds instead of 9 seconds, because we struggled again covering a kick. But no, the play was huge, and Ty extends it a little bit. He steps up, and then give the guy a chance at the end of the half. And if he throws an interception there, okay, whatever. Okay, they're going to get it at the 25, or excuse me, at the 20 with high school. It's a touchback, and we'll go stop them for 1 or 2 plays, and we'll go to the half.
Like
we're already up, absolutely. Yeah. So it's just heads up by him to take that shot and deliver a good ball down there, and then, props to DeMarco for taking it away from him. So it's a big physical play. Receiver play, skill guy play, receiver DB, it's not always – you don't necessarily think of it as physical, but that's a physical football play there. He took the ball away from another human being who just so happened, like you said, to be their best player and a really good football player. So,
yeah. So coming out of halftime, trying to keep that momentum and just great play by Cam. I think one of the small things about this is he comes back towards the ball here.
Right.
And if he just stays there, that's probably deflected or something like
Right.
that. But he makes a good play coming back towards the ball. And, of course, we've seen Cam's speed all
Absolutely.
year long. He just outruns everybody.
Yes, that was huge. And, that's 3rd down and 8. You're talking about to punt it back to him, up 8 points. And, good job, Ty. Good job, Cam. Nice job by the O-line. Gave us enough time to get it out. And then Cam go be fast.
So we've seen that kind of all year long. So this is kind of that, talked about earlier, that where they get the 4th down attempt after this. But they get the ball here right after a fumble. Great strip sack by their guy, kind of perfect, come up behind and just knock it out.
Yep.
But then the defense answers with 3 just great plays. I mean, the first one, kind of all-out blitz, just take them down. Next one was, again, PBU. Just that's textbook, wait for the ball and just go get it.
Go play through the hands, get the ball out. It's good stuff.
And then the 3rd down one.
Screen. Yep. Screen with holding, and, with holding on this, it's one of those things. Looking back, do you make it 4th and 24? Do you make it 3rd and 24? Do you make it, let it be 4th down there? We tackled at the line of scrimmage. I mean, this was tough. But like you said, it's 3 massive plays. It's easy. Sudden change we talk about, sudden change in the game, whether it's a big return or, a turnover, something like that. Like, we need to go out on the field with the mindset that we are going to go get a stop, and we did that. We just didn't make the play on this on the following play. Exactly. So, proud of them for battling there.
And we talked about it last week. They run the gadget plays. They didn't run a whole lot of them.
No, this was it. And I told you last week, if they run a reverse for 15 yards and a 1st down, that it's okay. Play the next play. But
I don't think
I guess we did that. They got a 1st down, but I wish it wouldn't have been on that one.
Kind of a crucial one. So, 4th and 13, they get 14 on it. So
that's how it goes.
Yeah, so, they were trying to run, I think, gadget, in between, right before halftime. They
were going to run a hook and ladder.
Yeah. Yep. So that was their big gadget. We're not going to show, but, big 4th down, and, they answer off that, of course. The next 7 minutes heading into the 4th quarter was just pure chaos at that point. So we get down to a 4th and 11. We had a couple 4th down tries towards the end of the game. We talked to Andy before the game last week, and he was coming around the 30-yard line. What was your – were you going for it on no matter what? Were you thinking about kicking it? Kind of what's that mindset there when you're kind of at probably the upper range of your –
That's that fringe area down there. Stuff around the 30, I feel confident. If I had Andy set up on a tee, with the little easy hold thing that, he practices with, and I'd send him out there. But, from there, the 29, you're talking about a 44-yard field goal. Or, excuse me, you're talking about a 46-yard field goal. So, in that situation, and, high school rules are different. They're going to get the ball if we did kick it, and as long as it went to the end zone, it would be a touchback, and they'd get it on the 20, as opposed to where it was kicked from. So, I mean, that's probably the best argument for it. But I also was fairly confident with how we'd been throwing the football in the game that I thought maybe, let's go for it and see if something will happen. And I believe we throw an interception here, which it turns out the same as it would as if we missed the field goal, And then we got a big stop, got the ball back. But then, of course, when we get the stop, I think I called timeout before the 3rd down play. And they throw an incomplete pass, which Lane Clark almost intercepted and would have had a game-winning pick 6. That would have been something.
That would have been so close to it.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. But we make them punt, and then, of course, the ball, it's a bad punt, so Cam can't catch it, which I don't want him to. If it's wobbly, something, he didn't feel good about it, don't catch the punt. And then, of course, it hits the ground and just explodes forward, and then we get called the rarest call ever for holding on the return the return team, because everyone in the world goes and clamps up on punt return, and then if the Jacksonville kid runs to go cover, then it probably doesn't get called. He's not going to hold him the whole way down the field. But the Jacksonville kid just kind of stood there while our guy was wrapping him up and didn't try to get out and cover. And so our guy did what he was coached to do, and he just kept cramping him up, and they called holding. And so that backed us up to the, I guess this is it, the 13-yard line. So it ended up being almost an 80-yard flip of the field there. with a minute left, which was tough. But
I said, you kind of had say that counter punch all game, and
Yes.
then big 50, 70, 80, whatever you want to call the kick after the penalty.
Yes.
And then think that this is the second down play. At the first down play, Ty had to come out, and then Jeremiah Griffin came in.
Yep.
And just not a difficult throw by any means, but massive. I mean, second and whatever, and throws a little quick screen.
Yeah.
And then just
In a tie ball game with a minute left in the fourth quarter.
That's a heck of a spot for backup to come in. So just we talked about, I think, with other guys coming in, but just it's kind of different at quarterback because no matter what, you're getting the ball. Just talk about his, maturity there and being able to just make that throw.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I'm always nervous, but it's bad. Jeremiah hadn't taken a snap on a Friday night yet, and I'm like, good Lord, this is the first one. And I walked down there to listen to I flipped over on the headset to see what Coach Corley was calling, and he called A now, and I'm like, well, yeah, I guess we need to. And he threw it out there, stood in there, did a nice job, caught the snap, threw it out there to Cameron. Cameron went and was fast again. And it was, it was awesome. Yeah. It was cool to see. Proud of him for stepping in and doing that.
It's a massive play there. And then again, get down to close to a first down, and we come to another 4th and 1. And
gosh,
40 seconds left. We were kind of talking about in the booth. It's like, do you go for it here? Because, they're almost in field goal range, but then do you kick it? We send the explosiveness on their side.
Yeah.
So part 2 of the going for it on 4th down.
Yep.
What was your thought on this one?
Oh, gosh. Well, I think, Sam Pittman, when he was still the head coach at Arkansas, they played Mississippi State a couple years ago, that 7-3 game or whatever, and they took a delay game at one point. It was I think it was a 60-yard field goal, which the kicker I think they had could have made it. But he took the delay game, and he said in the press conference, he was like, I didn't know what to do. And people always talked bad about him for that. And I now feel what he felt in that because of this. Because I sent the punt team out initially, and I'm looking at number 1. Zero gets all the credit, but number 1's offered by most of the D2 schools in the state, and he hadn't hurt us. Lane had done a good job breaking up a couple balls that they'd thrown to him, and I'm like, gosh, it just feels like, we can tell Luke to punt it out of bounds, but what if he doesn't? And, Ty's hips hurt. How's his snap going to be? He hadn't snapped the ball since the first half. Yep. So how's that going to be? And so I'm looking out there at it, and I had that timeout left, and I was like, whatever, let's just go for it and see what happens. And I walked down to Coach Corley and said, hand it to Curtis and see what happens. And he went and got the first down. It was a good job by the O-line and picked it up. So I don't know if I'll do that again, but I felt good about stopping them because, the bad part was they had 2 timeouts. So if we give them the ball there on the 34, they have a couple decent kickers. But your high school field goal range is the 20 and in. There's a few, like ours, we can send him out there from the 25. But, I felt like we could get a stop and also feel good about our field goal block team. And, it's one of those things. But we didn't have to think about any of that because we converted and got the first down, and then a big pass on the next play to get down across the 50 and then have a little bit of a chance. Too bad we were out of timeouts. Yeah. So
I said, didn't get to end the game in regulation, so went to overtime. And that play was, we call it Whitehall, that little heavy formation left where it comes in motion, hand to Curtis. And coming into overtime, you ball the 10, you get 4 tries pretty much, no first downs, and you run the same play every single time. Was that kind of the goal into? I mean, the play was working, and I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's one of those that you don't want to get cute. And we want to do what we know we can do, which is run power to the left out of heavy. And, that's what Coach Corley, that's what he believed in, and that's what I believed in. And that's, everybody tried to sell that to the kids. Like, hey, we're going to run this 4 times and go get in. And then the tackle for loss on the third one, that was tough because now you're sitting there ball on the 3. We're not kicking it.
That was my next question.
Yeah, no, we're not kicking it in overtime. And, just he got in. It was close. We're lucky, Gabe. We're really. I
have a freeze
close
frame on another computer. I'll put on the stream. I mean, that's we don't have a pylon cam, but
Yep.
that's about as close as you can probably get with his knee not being down.
The pylon cam would be interesting on this one.
Yeah, so Curtis goes in there, and then kind of wrap up the game. They go, give it to Mason Ball first play. They run a score, And I think everybody in the world knew they were going to go for 2. I mean, they had the momentum.
Yep.
And they just, bad snap, ruins the game.
Yep.
As a football fan, you hate the game ending on a bad snap.
Yeah.
But, as a Badger fan,
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
It's fine, however it ends.
Yeah.
That's
And what's
good.
interesting, I don't have it up here, but if we went back and watched the play, they decided to pass it on the 2-point attempt. Like a play action pass. And
Yeah, they were gonna they were gonna toss it to the ball kid, and then the ball kid was gonna throw it.
Really? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it was gonna be toss pass, and I went back and watched it, and DeMarco covered the guy they were gonna throw it to. Now the ball kid may have seen him covered and then tried to run it in, but it didn't. We got just enough knockback for them to be under center and then get the center back in there and disrupt things. And, we dropped the football.
Yeah.
And we piled on it. So it was not a huge fan of overtime. But
It was stressful. I know y'all were stressed out. We were stressed out up top. It was
Yeah.
crazy. So a lot of positives, obviously, but still a lot of
Yes.
stuff to work on.
yeah, props to them, too, at Jacksonville. I mean, there's way more people. Coach Swinton, they had a bunch of kids out there, and they had a bunch of people in the stands.
Yeah.
We played there 3 years ago, and I think there was 100 people there
Oh,
total.
wow.
And it was, I don't know if it was full. I don't notice. There's like a wall around the field. I don't notice. But I think pregame I walked out and was like, oh, wow, there's a bunch of
Big
people
crowd
here.
that
So,
happens with homecoming.
yeah,
stuff like
and
that.
it's one of those things that they're doing a good job. And I think they're a good football team. I really do. I also think they played one of their best games against us, in all 3 phases. So.
We talked about it. Kind of the quote at the end of the game was, "All that matters is we had more points at the end of the game than them." So, kind of an ugly, not really sloppy game, just kind of just bunch of punches back and
It's
forth.
one of those. I said there's one of those every year that you look back in. It was actually the Jacksonville game for us last year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep, 18-14. It was one of those. So
So Jacksonville's in the past. Looking ahead to Watson Chapel now. Again, record doesn't show it, but they get some athletes. I mean, quarterback's really good. Got
Absolutely.
a couple, I think, all-conference defensive ends. So
Yeah.
it's like, what do you see from them kind of on both sides of the ball?
I think the quarterback's a really good player. I think that's kind of the key for us on defense is getting him on the ground. He likes to run the football. He's got a capable arm. He's left-handed. Runs around, creates. I think their offensive line is better than it was last year. I think their defensive line is better than it was last year. I think I think the kicking game presents an opportunity for us to kind of take advantage of some things, hopefully. And we've just got to play our brand of football. We got to start fast. Like Friday night, we had those 2 drives stall out, in the first quarter, and that can't happen. We need to finish those with points. And they're a team that Whitehall. They played Whitehall 2 weeks ago. It's 32-28.
Postgame,
Yeah, tight game. And if you remember, we played Whitehall as well a few weeks ago, and it was 14-7 at the end of the first quarter, Whitehall. So, things change. I think there's some injuries and things like that Whitehall's kind of dealing with. But, at the end of the day, it was a team that we struggled putting away that, barely snuck by them. Yep. So I'm glad we're playing here. For some reason at Watson Chapel, it's always cold. You think, and it's going to be cold here tomorrow night, I think, too. But I promise you it'd be colder down there for whatever reason. Every time we go there, it's freezing. You'd think driving south would make it a
little
warmer, but it's not. But I think, again, it's records in this conference don't show anything. Everybody in this league's got everybody in the league's got somebody that can go. And, we've got to tackle well. We got to get lined up. We're going to be pretty simple on defense. See if we can go tackle, go play. We were simple last week, and we missed tackles on about 3 total plays that hurt us. So I'd like to see us play clean. In the penalty area, we chopped our penalties in half from the Joe T game to last week against Jacksonville, and I'd like to see us chop that number in half. We had, I think, 5 for 55 against Jacksonville. And, it's one of those things that 5 penalties, like 3 to 5 is kind of that acceptable range, but you'd rather the yardage be like 35 as opposed to 55.
Not the big ones.
Or the Nettleton game from week 1 and go 1 penalty for 5 yards. That would be
perfect.
Good. That would be good too. So, but yeah, I'd like to see us play clean and like to see us be us. This time of year is about getting better every week, and I want to show. I think we had some improvement defensively, even though we gave up 34 points. I think we had some improvement from the Joe T game to the Jacksonville game. offensively, I think, the Joe T game was kind of the first time, okay, we threw the ball a little bit better. We threw the ball a little bit better. And then against Jacksonville, we threw the ball even better. And I'd like to see that continue, and I'd like to see us continue to tackle, and special teams coverage. So get the ball on the ground in that aspect of the game too. So it's like to see us keep getting better and finish this thing strong.
Said two more final questions. You said a left-handed quarterback. I know receivers say it's different to catch the ball from left-handed. Do you change anything defensively for a left-handed quarterback?
We have a couple of games up front that are designed to get the quarterback out of the pocket.
Got it, okay.
And so obviously a right-handed quarterback, we want to go left. So that's how we install them, is to run everybody, to his right. So now I have to get out of the pocket to the left. And with a left-handed quarterback, you got to flip that because you don't want them to get out to the throwing arm. And then technically, I'm a firm believer that the ball is never in the exact middle of the field because we set the strength of our defense based on the field.
Yep.
And sometimes after touchbacks and penalties, stuff like that, they'll put it in the dead middle of the field. But that's the only time it ends up in the dead middle of the field. So if we were in an instance when the ball was in the dead middle of the field, we would want to declare the strength to the right. And it's a balanced formation and all that, whereas normally it would be to the left. But like I said, the ball's never in the middle, so we won't have to deal with that. But I've never heard anybody say. I guess catching the ball would be different. The ball would be the rotation would be different. Yeah.
I was watching about Michael Penix, the Falcons quarterback. Yeah. He said that the rotation is different when the way it comes off. So
he's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Final question is Halloween go-to candy.
Oh, gosh. Reese's something. Fast break, peanut butter cup, the sticks, any Reese's is all good. Or peanut butter Snickers. Those are good, too. Or Nerds clusters. There's a lot of good candies. There's a lot of good candies. But
hope everybody joins us tonight. It's at Halloween here at Brewer Stadium. I want to thank Coach Sparks for joining me again. And kickoff is up next. I'm joined by senior quarterback Ty McCormick. Ty, I want to kind of talk about the season. You first year at starting quarterback, and we've kind of seen a lot of progression. Me and Coach Sparks talked about it from the loaning game here to week 9 in your quarterback play. How have you seen you improve throughout these 10 weeks or so?
I mean, honestly, I think I've gotten a lot better. I think I've just gotten more comfortable back there. Like, I know I could do it. It's just like a different spot. I haven't been there in a while. I mean, I got a couple reps at it. It's like 10th grade year, stuff like that. But, yeah, I think a lot of it's just getting comfortable.
We definitely saw that, I think, last week. Best passing performance of the year so far, I think, 220 yards. How is it having the running back room that we do have where you don't have to have all the pressure on your shoulders, where a lot of times you just turn around, hand it to them, and let Curtis and Madden do most of the work?
Oh, yeah, it's great. I mean, those two guys are good. Right. So it takes a lot of pressure off me.
For sure. And then talk about your receivers, kind of the two big ones, DeMarco and Cam. We see it all the time. If you just get the ball to them, they'll do the work, do the rest of the work. As I say, it's kind of nice to have weapons on the outsides and behind you, so you just kind of put the ball where it needs to go, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good because, I mean, I got faith in every single one of those guys. I mean, we had 6 targets last week, I'm pretty sure. Wow. So I mean, we threw it to Bo, TA, Jaden, DeMarco, Cam, like everybody got a chance to go get the ball. So
it's good. I said pretty much who gets the ball. I know I'm comfortable with whoever gets is going to make a good play. So you're also, pretty good running quarterback as well. We've seen you break a couple. What's more your favorite play? You rather throw it 50 yards or maybe run up the middle for 30, 40 yards?
Ooh, I'm definitely a running quarterback. If I got the chance to go get it myself, I'd like to go get it myself.
Gotcha. Seeing we don't run it a whole lot, but the RPOs where you have the chance to hand it off to Curtis, or you'll pull it with a little bubble screen out to the flat. Who do you usually, people don't understand how that works. What's your key on that? Who do you look for? What do they do on your decision?
So honestly, that's for every run play almost is tied into
really?
it. There's not very many that we don't have an RPO tied into it. Gotcha. A lot of times it's automatically a give just because, that's how the defense usually sets up for it. It really depends on the play. There's some times where it's a single receiver to the side, so they run like a slant route almost. We call it a run route. If that's just looking at numbers. So if the guy's farther than 7 yards off and I think I can get that in there, go ahead and throw it.
Gotcha.
The bubble comes from The first read on the bubble most of the time is when we run Denver and Bronco, so we call it. I read the D end, and then I pull it if he goes inside to tackle the running back. When I pull it to run. If the run's not there, I can always swing it out to the bubble route.
Gotcha. So it's, you kind of have free reign to do what you think is the best decision and stuff like that on each play. So that's cool. All right, it is Halloween. I asked Coach Parks the same question. Go-to candy.
Ooh, go-to candy. If I'm going chocolate, gotta go Reese's. Not going chocolate, peach rings.
Peach, that's a good one. That's a good one. Coach Parks said Reese's as well, so cool. Appreciate Ty for joining us here tonight, and kickoff is up next.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bro Irwin Stadium for this special Halloween night for some Beebe Badger football. My name is Chase Beckvar. I am joined by a bunch of great students here for Badger Sports Network. I have Avery Sneed down on the sideline doing the sideline cam, AJ Kukalka on the camera 2, Brody Rector downstairs running the video board, and as always, Austin McGee right next to me on color commentary. Austin, how are we feeling today?
Feeling great.
Feeling great as the Badgers, we'll see if we can get this here. There we go. Badgers about to make their way out onto the field, dressed out in all black for the Halloween occasion. Black helmets, black jerseys, black pants for the first time this year.
Looks good, though.
Looks good with the white numbers, got the red script Badgers on the helmet. We're waiting for the team to make their way out onto the field. So we're playing Watson Chapel Wildcats. Watson Chapel comes in on a not great season, have not won a game yet this year. But we talked about Coach Parks and the coaches show they are definitely talented. Don't want to downplay their ability. They have some athletes, especially quarterback Malachi Rayford does hurdles and sprints for the Wildcats as well. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in on this Halloween night. I hope everybody's having a safe time trick-or-treating if you're out and about with the family doing that. Tuning in here, watching these Badgers as we get ready for this Week 9 matchup. And if my math's correct, if we pull out a win here tonight, clinch playoffs.
That'd be great.
So that's kind of what we are. I was looking forward to as we round down this regular season. Still waiting for the run out from the team. I don't think we have captains. Yeah, the captains are almost out there. Who we got for captains? You got them yet?
Captains for the Badgers, number 19, Ty McCormick. Number 30, Cameron Johnson. Number 50, DJ Eckert. And number 77, Eli Osmond. For the Wildcats, we have number 3, Jaden Wilkerson. And number 8, Nicholas Baker.
So Jaden Wilkerson, a receiver for the Wildcats. Nicholas Baker will play kind of a backup running back and kind of a nickel safety formation. He'll kind of come down to linebacker depending on the formation. They talked about Coach Parks, Wildcats offense, respecting. They do some weird like power I formations, have 2 fullbacks that also spread you out a little bit. Say they rely heavy on their quarterback, left-handed. Don't see a whole lot of left-handed quarterbacks, but they can move, very, very agile. Said, there's our quarterback. Talk to Tom McCormick there on the left side of your screen. Senior quarterback. We celebrate Senior Day next year. I don't know how many seniors we have on the roster. You want to count them real quick? How many seniors we're going to honor next week? So next week's game is on Thursday. We'll make sure everybody's aware of that. Game is on Thursday next week here at Bro Irwin Stadium. We will be live here as always. We'll be live a little bit earlier next week. As it is Senior Day, we'll have all the senior festivities for, I'm going to free the group. I'm going to apologize. It's going to be football, ROTC, band, cheer, dance, and golf. I think that's all of them. If I forgot one, I'm sorry, but we will make sure we are live for them. As
20 seniors.
20 seniors. Whew, that's a big chunk of senior class. As we got the coin flip here. On a kind of a chillier night. It's going to get kind of cold tonight. Kickoff's going to be around 55 degrees. We'll get down to about 50, I think, towards the halftime and back into the game. Watson Chapel did win. They have deferred, so Badger offense will make their way onto the field for the first time.
Coach Sparks likes that.
Coach Parks loves to start fast on offense. We'll see
maybe DeMarco or Cam can get a big return on kickoff routine. Captains make their way back to the inflatable helmet. Smoke's about to start blowing out of the helmet.
Fireworks fixing to go off like crazy.
We'll see. We'll switch to this GoPro once fireworks go off. We'll see if we get him in the side. So there goes the smoke. Waving the flags out. Got the American flag, the Badger flag.
Cameron Johnson got the Badger flag.
Yep. Madden Harbin there with the American flag. And here come your BB Badgers. See all the fireworks there shooting off on the right side of your screen as the Badgers make their way onto the home sideline. Watson Chapel also makes their way out onto the...
Man, those are great.
And woo! Lining up the whole forest over there behind the video board. Let all these fireworks fire off here.
Don't worry, we know they have more. When in doubt. Still going.
There we go. All right, fireworks are done. Kickoff return teams making their way onto the field as we get ready here for this opening kickoff of Week 9. Beebe Badgers versus Watson Chapel Wildcats. Who we got back here for us?
DeMarco Moore and Cameron Johnson, the normal two.
Normal 2. We'll see what the strategy is for the Wildcats on this return.
We have Luke Lewis in the middle.
A lot of teams like to not kick towards them. We'll see what the Wildcats decide. Wildcats are head coached by Stephen Hurd, also the athletic director over there in Watson Chapel, located in Pine Bluff. Second-year head coach. Kind of a rough last year. Wrote down 0. I think it's one game.
They won one game
Yeah,
last year.
one game last year. One total of 2 wins over the past 3 or 4 years. So Stephen Hurd trying to come in there and turn that program around. Said the biggest thing we're worried about is trying to just keep guys there at Watson Chapel. Being in Pine Bluff and close-ish to Little Rock, a lot of those guys like to school choice out to another school. So that's their
I think we see a sky kick here.
kicks away. Kind of a mix between a sky kick. DeMarco will take it about the 17-yard line, and we'll see a speed up the middle. Runs right into a couple Wildcats, so we'll get the ball right around the 36-yard line as we get ready for the offense to make their way onto the field, led by senior quarterback Tom McCormick, senior running back Curtis Goodrich,
Senior wide receiver DeMarco Moore.
DeMarco Moore, Cam Johnson, seniors everywhere.
Especially on the offense.
Yep. Keandre Brooks, Eli Osmond, DJ Eckert, all seniors as well. Also got Hunter Sterling and Jaron Harris, juniors there on the offensive line, round out our starters for tonight's game. Say 1st and 10, they'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line. Come out in a little huddle, break the huddle, and we are getting ready to go.
Going to have Cameron Johnson to the near side. DeMarco Moore and Jaden Miller to the far side.
First play's going to be inside zone to Curtis Goodrich. Breaks it back to the right side. Ooh. Kind of got a weird hip tackle. His leg kind of got caught in a second, but be good to go. Gains about, they'll call it 4.
Moving fast here.
Moving very fast. Don't see that a lot for the Badgers. Come out an empty set, 3 receivers to the left. Tyler's going to look that way. Doesn't find anybody, goes back over the middle, just a little too tall. Pass falls right over the middle field. I think Curtis was coming on a little crossing route. Bring up a 3rd and 6. Badgers trying to move a little quick there. Didn't work out, so they'll slow it back down.
Love to see the aggressive early in the game, though.
Yeah. So Badgers, one of the few teams that still huddle and bring the calling from the sideline, probably in the state of Arkansas.
Doesn't matter. Do what works.
Yeah, that's definitely what our offense is. As we come out and trips to the left side, single receiver over to the right. Curtis comes in motion to the left side. He's going to look that way, look back over the middle, doesn't find anybody, takes off, and throws off to Curtis over the side, and they call it incomplete.
Flag on the play.
And I think he was past the line of scrimmage, so legal pass downfield. Wildcats. Oh, is that a loss of down penalty? I can't remember. As the smoke is starting to make her way in front of our camera operators. Look at the smoke.
Looks
here.
cool, kind of.
A little Halloween
Spooky.
spooky. We had a game when I was at Arkansas State on Halloween. And right at the about middle of the third quarter, this thick fog just came all across the field. And, like, you can see it across the other side of the field. It was a cool experience on Halloween. As we wait this flag, it looks like they're marching off on the Wildcats on the far sideline. Oh, no, the side judge is trying to get what the Wildcats head coach wants, so it'll be on the Badgers. Yep, legal pass downfield on the offense. Penalty is declined.
So fourth down.
Yep, they will take the 4th and 6, and Badgers go 3 and out on the first drive of the game. You got my pen still? Thank you.
Ty's going to be the long snapper here. Snap to Luke Lewis.
And kind of that fake punt. Little rugby-style punt, end over end. Hoping it bounces off one of the Wildcats there. It does not. We place about the 29-yard line. As we wait for the Wildcats offense, we're going to keep it here. We got a kind of a special thing here. One of our sweet Lily Lay, student here at Beebe School District, has officially been placed on the lung transplant list. December 1st, her and her family will move to St. Louis for her new set of lungs. This will be Lily's second lung transplant. It's a journey for a few could imagine. But one she faces with courage, faith, and smile that lights up every room. If you're here in the stadium listening to us, you can go see Nurse Heather or Nurse Kendra down by the concession stand, or you can donate or buy a shirt. All proceeds will go to CODA for Lungs for Lily. A donation or purchase gets you entered in to a boo basket donated by Sterling Land Management and Hudson Creek Boutique. The winner will be announced here at the end of the third quarter. If you are here in the stands or listening, we have a QR code on the screen. I know a lot of y'all watch on TVs. If you're on your phone, these links are in the YouTube description of the video. So please go support our sweet little Leia. She is getting ready for her new lungs. Wildcats will come out in a I formation and get about 13 yards on the first play there. Hands off to 21, their starting running back.
Jacalian Murphy.
Ball was at the 29-yard line. So that ball's placed now at the 46. They come in that I formation again. Going to fullback dive to the left and breaks a couple tackles.
Moving quick for the Wildcats.
Still finally goes down. Gains about, we'll call it 4 there. Bring up a 2nd and 6.
Nicholas Baker, the ball carrier.
So that captain we talked about, play a little running back, play a little safety. As get ready here, 2nd and 6, ball right at midfield. They come in that heavy eye again, 2 fullbacks.
Still moving fast.
Going to play act. No, the hand of the running back there. Got a flag from the back judge there. Usually in the landscape of holding. See what they call it here.
Number 21, the ball carrier.
And that smoke's coming in kind of thick over the
It's at an angle for sure.
Yeah.
Personal foul, face mask.
Oh, on the Badgers. Be a free 15 yards for the Wildcats. Be automatic first down. As they will mark it off. So look at all that smoke. See the whole little GoPro shot of the whole thing? You can bring your own pen next time. Oh, got a camera frozen. Okay, we'll stick here with this camera 2. Camera 1 got froze there. Little huddle cam, we got a robo cam, we got a short staff here at Badger Sports Network tonight.
They're going to slow it down a little bit now.
A lot of our students are out trick-or-treating, so they hand off in the backfield, brought down to the backfield by number 50, DJ Eckert. Let's see.
Number 4, Aiden Luckett, the ball carrier.
See, little fullback dive. DJ just busts right through the offensive line. Nowhere to go except backwards for the Wildcats to bring up a 2nd and long. They will call it a 2nd and 15. Let's see if that's still frozen. That's still frozen over there. Okay. See if we can figure out what's going on with that camera as they hand up the middle again. Still nowhere to go. Tackle first by number 45, Bo Clifton.
Number 21, the ball carrier. We'll see a bunch of him tonight.
So they love to run it, but, you know, kind of have that star quarterback as well, so you think kind of go back and forth. But all runs right now. Call it 3rd and 13. I may go peek my head over into the next room, see what's going on with that camera after this drive.
Number 2 to drop back.
Look back to pass. Pushed out of bounds by Cam Johnson there. Gain of about 2 on the drive.
Bring up 4th and 11.
Be 4th and long. We'll see what they do. The kind of that mid-range. Don't know if they want to. We're going to punt it here. You're going to kick it.
Offense is staying out there.
Being aggressive here.
Number 19 is going to come onto the field.
It's Kieran Smith. Kind of another running back. Whole bundle of running backs. Wildcats playing to use tonight. They come out in shotgun for the first time. Got 2 receivers to the right. Got a tight end in there as well. They're going to read option. Oh, DJ almost had a chance. Still brought down.
Cameron Johnson.
Short of the line of game.
And Jaden Miller.
Ball placed at the 35-yard line. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
Today's game on the Badger Sports Network is being brought to you by our friends at Ameriprise Financial. Do you have the right financial advisor to help reach your goals? Ameriprise's advisors can help create a personalized goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life may bring you so that you can feel more confident about your financial future. Reach out to Ameriprise Financial today at 110 North Main in Beebe or give them a call at 501-882-6530. That's Ameriprise Financial Services.
Ty McCormick going to take the snap, give it to Curtis. Curtis is going to get close to the first down. They're going to give it to him. It'll bring up first down for the Badgers. Beebe moving quick again here. Ty takes the snap. Screen pass to Cameron Johnson. Bring up 2nd and 1 for the Badgers. Ty McCormick going to take the snap. Give it to Curtis, go right up the middle. Still on his feet. Very good run for another Beebe Badger first down. Ball on the 25-yard line. Going to have DeMarco Moore to the far side. Curtis behind him. Give to DeMarco.
Pass is complete to number 2, DeMarco Moore. It will be 2nd and 1.
It'll be 2nd and inches.
Ball just outside the 15-yard line.
Ty going to take the snap. Keep it to himself. We'll get into the end zone for a Beebe Badger touchdown. That makes your score Beebe 6, Watson Chapel 0. Andy Rodriguez on for the PAT. Mr. Automatic is good. That'll make the score Beebe 7, Watson Chapel 0.
Business owners, you know having fun is better than worrying about your cybersecurity. Let Network Services Group take care of your network so you can start dancing.
One call does it all.
We welcome you back here to Bro Irwin Stadium after that BB Badger touchdown. There's 7:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Andy Rodriguez lined up to onside kick this one. Madden Harbin going to fall on the ball for the Badgers.
Let's see who's here. What a kick there by Andy.
Great recovery by Madden.
Just a little watermelon kick right off the hands. And
Well, let's see that offense again.
yeah, offense comes right back onto the field. They try and get that camera situated. Kind of got a little fixed there. Got a little, theatrical black box around it. But, hey, I always say technology is going to technology. And it's doing it now, but it's fine. We're rocking and rolling here. We're not going to blame all the students trick-or-treating because I want them to go trick-or-treat. But if we had more people here, we could have a camera operated instead of the robot, but we're fine. As we get ready here for our third drive
It's fun.
of the game, we're going to run counter left, hand it to Curtis. Right up the middle, gains about 5 on the carry. Let's say we started the ball right at the 50. Okay. Gains about 5 on the carry. We got our Halloween kind of themed jerseys. I know they wore them last year, but we'll say Halloween themed jerseys. Got the Halloween score bug down there. Got a bunch of costumes in the crowd. Saw them coming in. As we get ready for a 2nd and 5, we got 2 receivers to the right. Both the receivers are on the far side, so that near one is not eligible. Cam will come in motion. And Hampton Curtis right up the middle. Yanks a couple tackles, and he's off to the races. Oh, couldn't break that last one.
He'll be down at the 25. They'll give him the 24.
So kind of fake that handoff right up the middle. There goes Curtis, breaks a couple tackles. I said, had that lead blocker. Could get that last little tackle. Be dancing in the end zone. But we'll be good enough for a Badger first down. Ball placed at the 24-yard line. Thank everybody for joining us again here on Halloween night. Wildcats bring the pressure up. Go in motion again. Going to same play to the other side now. Curtis stiff arms the man, lowers his shoulder. Hard fought, about 7 yards on the run.
That's the second time so far they brought that pressure.
So definitely not not respecting the pass at all because it's pretty much not even a safety. Their closest safety is, right here. Going to be only 7 yards off the ball. So they're not really worried about the pass, the Wildcats. We'll see if we can burn them with it here as we make their way into the red zone. We come out 2 receivers either side. That safety backs up just a little bit now. Cam goes in motion again.
Ty takes a snap.
Hand off to Curtis. Ty pulls it. Going to throw it over to Cam. Good block there on the edge. Goes to the outside. Uses his speed. Reaches for the pylon.
Touchdown! That is another BB Badger touchdown. That'll make the score BB 13, Watson Chapel 0.
What a job there by Tom McCormick. You'll see him here. He reads that defensive end. Not there. He crashes down, waits for that guy, then throws it over. Cam Johnson does the rest. What a great RPO read there between Tom McCormick.
Andy Rodriguez on for the PAT.
Actually talked about that exact play with Ty in the player interview. Talked about, reads the defensive end, then he reads the linebacker, where he goes. And then we are rocking and rolling here.
Mr. Automatic was good that time as well. That makes your score Beebe 14, Watson Chapel 0, with 5:57 remaining here in the first quarter.
We'll keep it here as Watson Chapel's return team's already on the field. Andy's already on the field. We'll keep it here for this one. We'll thank a quick sponsor. Want to thank Farm Bureau. Beebe Badger football sponsored in part by White County Farm Bureau Insurance. Please visit the Beebe office and speak to Larry Pruitt or Jonah McKenzie for a quote. Plus, we have local adjusters for fast, friendly claims. That's Farm Bureau Insurance of Beebe. Thank all of our wonderful sponsors. That actually counts as a rushing touchdown for Cam because he threw it backwards. So it was more like a pitch. So we'll call it a rushing touchdown for Cam Johnson.
Andy Rodriguez to kick another onside kick here.
They get it down there right around the 45-yard line. Hold on. We'll call it a 25-yard or so. And Watson Chapel will get the ball. They'll place it at the 40. Place it at the 44-yard line. Oh, upside down. For their second drive. Second drive of the game after the first successful onside kick by Mr. Andy Rodriguez as we get ready for both teams making their way back out onto the field. See if that Badger defense can stop them again. They come out with two receivers to the near side, one to the far side, tied in as well. On the right side, receiver goes in motion. Could call a flag there because not everybody was set before the guy went in motion. Running back, there's that quarterback. Breaks it to the outside, uses his speed, breaks a couple arm tackles, running up the sideline. Gains about almost 20 on the play. They'll get down to about the 36-yard line.
They're going to move fast here again.
So we talked about it. Their quarterback's dangerous. Has the speed. We saw it there.
If he can figure out his tempo that he likes to go with, he'll use it a bunch. We saw the fast and heavy, saw the slow.
They're kind of slowing it down now. They come that same formation. More or less a trips formation with the tight end there. Receiver goes in motion again. Bad snap. Did we fall on it? Nobody's pointing yet. There was a bad snap. Badger ball! See if we can see what happened here.
Man, this Badger defense looks like DeAndre Trimble, Keandre Brooks. Attaboy, Keandre.
Oh, yeah, it was just a bad snap. Yeah.
Quarterback didn't even say set go.
Yeah, watch it one more time here.
Means not everybody was ready. Maybe catches him off guard and gets underneath it and got it.
So I said, watch the center. It just I think he hits his butt right there and just dribbles. Let's see here. Yeah, it was just like a half snap, and quarterback tried to get it and just bounced right off of him. Badgers get the ball on a lucky-ish bounce. Unlucky if you're a
Have the ball in the 40 here.
Wildcat fan. We're ready for our fourth possession of the game.
Tal McCormick going to take the snap. Give to Curtis.
Oh, no. Hit some buttons. Don't want to hit buttons on that keyboard.
It'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Are we on the 40-yard line?
Correct. Shout out to Miss Daniels watching.
Oh, shout out. Always appreciate all the members of the school district always tuning in. People always say, see us in the hallways and say good job on stream, stuff like that. I always appreciate that. Brings up a 2nd and 1 here for the Badgers. We come out an empty set, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side.
Ty going to take the snap, drop back.
Looking to his left, scrambles out to the right, try to use his speed a little bit. Takes a huge hit. Whoo, man, let's see if he gets up from that. He does. So talked to Ty in the pregame or after our prayer interview. So he kind of got hurt in the Jacksonville game. Kind of had a hip injury. And he said it was like the first drive. Kind of got a bruised hip there. Had a bursitis sack and just kind of got inflamed because he said all your muscles go right over this point on your hip. And it just kept getting hit. He said by the end of the game it was just a big old bruise, huge inflamed.
We saw him sore.
Yeah. And so he said it was, he's fine. They went to the doctor. They said it's going to hurt. Every time you get hit, it's going to hurt. But I mean, I think it was his right side, so he kind of jumped to the left there, so maybe kind of protected that hip. But he said he's fine, you know. It's going to hurt a little bit, but he's tough. After the incomplete pass, we'll bring up a 3rd and 1 here for the Badgers.
Ty takes a snap.
Going to halfback dive right up the middle.
Curtis Goodrich.
Yep. Gains about 5 as Keandre Brooke is blocking his safety about 20 yards down the field. Be good enough for a Badger first down. St. Louis GoPro showed that smoke still coming in from the hard to see in person, but it's showing up right there on the GoPro. Another first down from the Badgers, courtesy of Curtis Goodrich.
Better hurry and get off the field. Wildcats have too many on right now.
He's walking off there on the top of the screen, yep. Run counter to the left. Follow Eli Osmond. Gain they'll call about 5 on the rush, bring up a 2nd and 5. Kind of like,
saw Curtis with Player of the Week.
yeah. Want to thank Farm Bureau Insurance again. One of our sponsors, also sponsor the Beebe Badger Football Player of the Week. Curtis won it again. It's at least his 2nd time, possibly 3rd. I'll have to go back and look.
I don't count.
I said Curtis, a great performance. Jacksonville had like 170 yards, but 4 rushing touchdowns. Whew.
Best believe that was a great game for him.
As we run counter to the left again. Top pulls with RPO again. Good block down the edge, but he dropped it. Oh, I was looking upfield for the DeMarco.
Intended for T.A. Lewis.
Someone not silencing their phone up in the broadcast booth. As Avery Sneed trying to get some help over the phone.
There, I'll silence this so it'll make you more happy.
Brings up 3rd and 5 after incompletion. DeMarco comes in motion to the near side.
It was a spooky phone call.
Going to hand it up to Curtis. Good enough for a first down. Gains about 7 on the carry.
Keep the chains moving here.
Yeah, we got a Wildcat a little slow to get up. We talked to Coach Sparks about that earlier in the year. It's like you feel like he's going to get like 2 yards, and you look up, he's getting 7. Just how explosive he is, getting the hole and just fighting for those extra yards. So about 7 yards on the carry. We'll bring up a first down, ball placed at the 34-yard line for the Badgers, heading towards their end zone.
Ty gonna send Cam in motion, take the snap, drop back.
Gonna heave it to the end zone. Got 2 men down there.
DeMarco Moore.
What he caught it again.
Touchdown, Beebe. DeMarco Moore in the end zone.
Back-to-back weeks, DeMarco has just taken the ball away. A jump ball in the end zone.
DeMarco Moore will win most of those.
Man, I just sit there and try to wait for the referees to see the signal.
Well, I saw him come down with it, and then he kind of was slow to get up and went, boom, stuck the touchdown, hands up.
So Ty takes another big hit there on the throw. What a catch there by DeMarco Moore. The ball was at the 33-yard line.
Good heave by Ty. Mr. Andy, the automatic on.
Wait, got a delay of something. The chain's actually, I don't know what's going on, but as we wait, Andy adjusts his helmet. I knew that ref was going to do that. So Andy took his helmet off to adjust something. And so the ref has to take him out because his helmet came off in the field of play. So here comes our backup kicker for a PAT, number 27, Jace Ruiz. Got a junior kicker. He probably taking over the kicking duties next year as Andy's senior going to graduate. So a little PA attempt here. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And
just like Andy, it was good.
No difference there. Doesn't matter who's kicking it.
Doesn't matter if it's Luke, Jace, Andy. All of them can make it.
That's a great job there by Jace Ruiz. You know, you're not ready as a backup kicker to, for a random PAT, but great job there by Jace Ruiz. A great job by DeMarco. We're going to try to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started.
When you have the support of a community, anything is possible.
First Community Bank, where community comes first.
We want to welcome you back here to Bro Irwin Stadium. The score is Beebe 21, Watson Chapel 0 with 3:16 remaining here in the first quarter.
There was a flag on the play, so we're kicking up a little bit closer this time. Ball placed at the 45-yard line.
Looks like another onside kick from my view. You?
Yeah. So when you get these those flags on the PATs, you got a free 10 yards. Why not try for it? Another good bounce. Ball's bobbled again, and it's still loose. Let's see who gets it. Coach Sparks thinks it's ours. I haven't seen a ref point yet. There it goes. Pointed for the Watson Chapel Wildcats. They recover that one.
Great job by Beebe getting down there fast, trying to get in the huddle with the ball.
They'll get the ball at the 34-yard line. Okay, I thought that was a flag. For only their third drive of the game. Had a good drive there. They had a couple of good runs by the quarterback, but kind of got pushed back a little bit, and then had that bad snap that just, your quarterback sits about 5 yards behind the center and went about 2.5. We see number 90, Will Ginder, getting in there. Looks like he's going on the far defensive end.
I love the stance from them.
I think everybody else looks like the same. Got Diesel Burklow as a near corner. Hand up the middle. Gains about nowhere. They'll give him about a half a yard.
Bring up 2nd and 9 as the Watson Chapel band is making their way into the stadium.
I got stuck in traffic or something. A little late arriving, but it's fine. Let's see what kind of performance they can put on. I don't know if they're performing at halftime. Want to give a shout out to our band. They are making their way to state next Tuesday. We'll perform at War Memorial Stadium. I think it's 5:30 or 6:30. I can't remember. We'll definitely push that out on social media. Don't know if we can live stream it. There's some weird copyright rules with live streaming band performances.
Have you talked to them yet?
Talked to Miss Grace, their band director. She said they're still trying to figure it out if we can. We just got to figure out all the legalese of it. We might record it or something like that, put it up later, as we got a timeout on the field by the Wildcats. We'll keep it here. We'll think another sponsor or two. But we also have a junior high junior high football game on Tuesday as well. So we have to figure out the schedule of all that. We'll thank another sponsor. Want to thank Custom Interior Designs. Custom Interior and Design will design around your style and help you create the most beautiful living or office spaces with handcrafted, custom-made cabinets. Custom Interior and Designs is sure to meet and exceed all your expectations. Give them a call today at 501-940-2022. I want to again thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Would not be possible without them. As the Badgers make their way back out onto the field after the timeout. With 2:22 left to go. 2nd down and 9. We have 21 points.
Also give a shout out to the athletic trainers.
Always do a wonderful job. Mr. Ship, Mr. Bird, and Miss Dodge. All their great students that help them out.
Allie, Tatum, Brentley, and Tinsley.
There you go. Wildcats come out in a twin receivers formation, kind of a bunch near the line. Another.
Keandre moved late.
Kind of a weird play there.
There are penalty flags on the field.
So they call false starter offsides. They'll call offsides on the Badgers. Give them free 5 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 4 now after the penalty. So talking about the band, we'll make sure everybody stays tuned at halftime. We will watch the band performances and our cheer and dance combined performance. And I don't know if Watson Chapel's band performed, but if they are, we'll show it. And we'll grab our usual halftime scores from around the state after their performance.
There's some good games going on this week.
We're getting towards the end. It's Halloween. Air's getting cold as we are making our way towards playoffs. A lot of thought that was a weird play. Wildcats thought it was going to be offsides, but I don't think there was a flag. Yeah, no flag. See that a lot at college level when they jump off sides, your offensive line doesn't move, so the ref will more than likely throw the flag on the defense. But in high school, it doesn't make sense to really do that because in high school, if you jump off sides, the play's dead anyways.
Right.
It's not like college where if it's offsides, you get a free play. So let's say if they don't blow the whistle, it's not offsides.
Just roll with it.
Yep. Bring up a 3rd and 4 though.
Can't go back now. I'm going to take the snap. Little high snap.
Receiver's wide open and just went right through his hands.
Intended for number 16, Demario Douglas.
What I love is the little celebration there by Cam. Nowhere near the ball, but I think some guys on the sideline were giving him a hard time about it. So that 4th and 4. Ball is at the 40, right at about the 40-yard line. Looks like the punt team's making their way onto the field.
Cameron Johnson's going to be back deep for us. Looks like number 8, Nicholas Baker, is the kicker for the Wildcats.
They're still trying to get a call from the sideline. Is it a flag? I see a big old pink flag on the field.
I see a yellow flag that got thrown right by the ball, too. I think you picked the ball up and then put it back down.
Oh, yep. Yep, it's on the Wildcats. They'll back them up a little bit. Yeah, false start on the offense. If he picks it up, yeah, it's a snapping infraction. Don't have the ref mic'd up, so don't know exactly what they call, but doesn't matter. Backed him up 5 more yards.
That'd be cool if we could do that.
Trying to think how to do that.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah, just a little wireless mic. Let's see what we can do. High snap. Have a chance to block it. Punter rolls to the right, has some running room, and the unintentional fake will work. And he's still running, and he may be gone for a touchdown as T.A. Lewis chases him down, fights for the ball. And
T.A. Lewis is down there grabbing his side. Can't see it on the camera, but it's over here near the track.
They called it. Wow, they scored.
Official timeout now. It's T.A.
Got an unofficial or a non-designed fake punt, high snap, and just used a whole lot of speed and just broke a couple tackles. Let me mark down that punt attempt. So T.A. Lewis, the down Badger. We'll take a quick commercial break as the ATs tend to him. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
At Back Porch Realty, our mission is to provide exceptional real estate services rooted in integrity and excellence. We are committed to fostering a culture of growth, healthy competition, and unwavering dedication in every endeavor. Through community involvement and continuous professional development, we strive to reach our full potential and equip our agents with tools they need to succeed. We set high expectations for ourselves and cultivate a family-like atmosphere built on trust and authenticity, ensuring that every client experience is remarkable and rewarding.
Welcome back here to Bro Irwin Stadium as T.A. Lewis is helped off the field. He's kind of in the back corner of the end zone, almost near the track. Kind of just got slung down there as he was kind of chasing the punter, trying to just swat the ball out and, just tied up there. Towards the end, the Wildcats do get the touchdown there off the unattended fake punt. Just a high snap, and punter's very athletic and just ran the whole way. They come out in the heavy I formation. They'll go halfback dive. Ran to his own quarterback.
Not getting in that time.
Nowhere to go.
No good. That makes your score Beebe 21, Watson Chapel 6.
So they kind of ran that halfback dive, and him and the quarterback kind of hit each other. And Diesel broke low first one there. And Luke Lewis, Will Ginder making the way in on that tackle on the 2-point attempt. We'll take another quick sponsor right here. Want to thank Keith Griffin. Need a place for all your extra stuff? Keith Griffin Mini Storage is the answer. offering 10x10, 10x20, and 10x30 sizes, plus climate-controlled option, 24-hour surveillance with security fence, and an affordable for you and your family. Find out more by calling Keith Griffin Mini Storage at 501-882-3000. Again, I want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Bunch of great companies and people involved in our community. Speaking of our community, had the Beebe Chamber of Commerce trunk or treat before this with me and the family. Good to see a whole bunch of people down there. It was packed. Main Street was thankfully they had it on both sides because it would have been shoulder to shoulder. It was a lot of people. Saw Matt Jenkins there, him and his family. Shout out to Mr. Jenkins. He usually tunes in, so if he's tuning in, shout out to him. He's been a great help for me, first year here at Beebe.
Bunch of students have helped you as well.
Yeah. Trying to get a shout out yourself?
Not me. I know other seniors that have helped you, a.k.a. Avery Sneed.
Yeah, my only senior. Only senior part of our stream, so kind of celebrate senior day with her as well next week. As number 8's back to kick.
Same thing as the first flag.
It's going to be
starting early.
Yeah, you cross that line before the ball's kicked. Offsides, more or less, or false start on a kicking team. It's about the only flag you'll see in football on a kickoff that's a dead ball.
It was kind of obvious, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you see them yellow helmets get past the ball. Not sure how you missed that one.
So back him up 5 more yards. We'll kick it off from the 35-yard line now. I'm going to turn this fan off. It's getting a little.
Please don't.
I feel like it's blowing right onto my microphone again. We'll turn towards you then. So temperature is getting a little chilly here in Beebe, Arkansas. Kind of felt great this morning, though, setting up everything.
I mean, it feels great in this press box. I don't know about out there. I'll go check it out at halftime and let you know.
Yeah, we are stuffed in the corner, and it's honestly quite warm in here right now.
Another sky little oopsie-daisy kick. DeMarco Moore. Flag. Flies.
Oh, his helmet got ripped off, so.
There is a penalty flag on the return.
Okay. See what the flag is here. Holding on the Badgers.
There's a hold against Beebe.
That'll back them up 10 yards.
Badgers will take over 1st and 10. Ball just outside of the 31-yard line.
Hey, I'm about that to mute you.
Ty going to take the snap. Give to Curtis.
I'm muting now.
Here we get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Daniel wanted to play it with 2nd and 9. Ball's at the 32-yard line.
Ty's going to take the snap. Throw across the field. Intended for number 2 to Marco Moore. Trying to hit him on a slant. Would have had green grass in front of him. Just a little too far ahead of him. That'll bring up 3rd down. As we got 1:10 remaining here in the first quarter. DeMarco Moore going to be to the far side. Cam to the near side. Ty's going to take the snap, roll out to the right. There's a flag over there on the number 5. Waiting on the call here from the white hat. Pass interference on the Wildcats. Coach Sparks heading out. So going to meet the white hat. Meet right above the 40-yard line on our side.
Oh, it's on us. Pass interference on us.
Pass interference on the Badgers. Bring up 3rd down.
The other teams who have a change from the pass interference against Boston Chapel to the pass interference against Beebe.
Tyler's going to head out to the huddle.
That makes it 3rd and 20. Ball at the 22-yard line.
Going to have Curtis right behind him. Cameron Johnson to the near side. Drop back, pass complete to Cameron Johnson. Going to make one man miss. Going to have Greengrass in front of him. Going to take this one to the end zone for a Beebe Badger touchdown. That'll make the score Beebe 27, Watson Chapel 6 here in the first quarter. Great pass from Ty McCormick to Cameron Johnson. 78-yard pass play.
Will Gander. Yeah, Gander.
Andy Rodriguez. Automatic is good. That makes the score Beebe 28, Watson Chapel Wildcats 6.
Today's game on the Badger Sports Network is being brought to you by our friends at Burroughs Drug. Burroughs Drug has been in business for nearly 55 years. That's 3 generations of the Burroughs family serving the Beebe community. You can always count on Burroughs Drug to be dependable, reliable, and always there for their customers. Burroughs Drug knows their customers, provide fast, friendly service, and offer trusted advice. Make the switch today and try out Burroughs Drug, your hometown pharmacy.
Welcome back here to Bro Urban Stadium after that crazy 3rd and 20 pass play. He goes for 78 yards. We'll watch that replay here after this kick. Andy's talking to him. Probably going to be an onside kick.
We've seen it all game. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
So,
yep, going to line up in the little watermelon slicer type thing. Number 80 is just going to fall on it for the Wildcats.
Okay, we're going to watch this replay real quick. Trying to get, I know we had a slight audio delay on our end of things, so we're trying to get that figured out. As we see that Cam Johnson, just a little comeback route. Great block there. Keandre Brooks on the side, and there goes Cameron Johnson. Coach Sparks told about it, get the ball to Cam, and Cam, go be fast. Cam was fast on that play. Cam was fast on that play.
Looks like we're not going to see TA again.
He's making his pads off probably.
Still sitting down here on the table.
Yeah.
But was walking around down there without his helmet on.
Same games, going pretty good so far for the Badgers. So
Pass is picked off by DeMarco Moore. Great job by DeMarco Moore seeing that one. So we're going to see the Beebe offense here again.
Okay, hold on. All right, so we're at the 42. We picked it off. Oh, it didn't record. No.
You're behind. I'm going to need you to get it together over there.
Okay, let me write this down. Well, I'll go record that one too. I'll go walk next door and record it. Why my record button's not working anymore? Okay, so their fourth drive.
Pass picked off by DeMarco.
And they're around the 38-yard line.
Correct.
All right, now we're back on for our sixth drive of the longest first quarter I think I have ever seen. It is
longest quarter we've seen this year by the
it
Badgers.
is still the first quarter.
With 43 seconds remaining, ball on the 44. Still plenty of time to score again, though.
We've already seen a couple of big plays. Maybe we'll get another one here.
Going to send Cameron Johnson in motion. Tyler's going to take the snap. Pass to Cameron over there.
Cam, go be fast. And there he goes. We got about 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. See if we hit the 35 mark in the first quarter. Say Badgers average about 23 points a game. So we're already above that. He has a down Badger on the far sideline. Maybe Cam.
It is looking like Cam.
Got Eli and DJ over there checking on him until the AT can go make his way.
Coach Sparks going to make his way across the field. Daniel Bird also going to make his way over there as we make sure Cameron Johnson's all right. Probably caught a little cramp or something.
So they tend to Cam. He's making his way out the field, kind of gingery on his foot or ankle. We're going to watch this quick interception by DeMarco. Got that recorded. Thought I did. A little too quick there on the record button. We'll get it figured out. First time we're doing kind of the recording on two separate rooms. So
Great job by DJ Eckert and Eli Oswald making sure their other captain is all right.
And they're going to take him out to the Watson Chapel sideline, probably make straight to the trainer room. Trainer's going to tend to him as he's had a great night so far. A couple of big catches, including the 78-yard touchdown. Got two Badgers down already. Got T.A. Lewis actually just getting off on the trainer's table now. He's limping as well. And Cam Johnson. Hopefully those two will be all right as we try to get through this first quarter.
T.A. put his helmet back on.
That's all we're trying to do right now is get through this first quarter. We go come out quads to the left side. Hand it to Curtis up the middle, little counter right. Again, think he's going to get two, ends up getting 6 on it. bring up a 2nd and 4.
Curtis Goodrich, the ball carrier.
So it looks like
Gain of 4 on the
Keaton Dunn took TA's spot,
ball is at the 30.
and Drake Mills took Cameron Johnson's spot.
There you go. Let us see some guys get some playing time.
They're going to grab the cart.
Yeah.
We certainly hope Cameron Johnson's all right.
I think it's one of his ankles, I think.
Walking a little slow on that left ankle.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the first quarter. That makes your score Beebe 28, Watson Chapel 6, as we had a long first quarter there.
That was about a 55-minute first quarter. Oh, man, don't like that. We'll take a quick commercial break, catch our breath a little bit. You're watching
Hey, this is
Beebe
Mitch
Badger
with the
football.
Red River Auto Group, your hometown dealer.
We shop here and we work here.
We do church here, and we want to thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community and allowing us to give back whenever we can.
So the next time you're in the market for a new vehicle,
Visit your hometown dealership, Red River Auto.
go,
Badgers!
Badgers!
By Sterling Land Management and Bolton
Cameron Johnson back on the BB side here now.
Already?
Yep.
third quarter.
Oh, they okay. They didn't take him to the trainer. They took him to our training table here on the near side.
Hey, that cart's fast.
Well, I thought they were going to take him to the athletic training room over in our locker room, but they'll just do it there. We come out, twin receivers either side. Ty's going to hand it off Curtis up the middle. Gains about 1 or 2, gets brought down backwards.
Curtis Goodrich, the ball carrier. Lead tackler was number 4, Aiden Luckett.
See if this is working yet.
Aiden Luckett on the tackle there, as you heard from
Oh, my replay.
our PA announcer, Alex.
We'll have to replay on the keyboard.
Always does a great job downstairs, keeping everything organized for us.
Appreciate Alex. Appreciate him for covering a lot of the basketball PA duties. We were kind of getting that ironed out today. A bunch of the admin and staff pulled up the list, and his name is like all the way down it. So I appreciate that, because if he's doing that, I get to be on the stream. And I thank Alex for that very much. So basketball season will be here pretty quick. We got a
Pink flag.
timeout on the flag on the field. Yep. What do they call offsides? The number 4 right there looked like it kind of went over the line. Let's see what they call. Be a free first down.
Walking it towards Watson Chapel side.
Offsides, yeah. The number 4 just
walked over.
He just walked over the line. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. It's a dead ball if you cross the neutral zone. So hey, we'll take a first down.
Hoping for a little bit of a quicker second
Yeah.
quarter here, as the first quarter took almost 55 minutes.
So definitely one of the longest first quarters I've seen in a while.
Might have to look up what the longest first quarter is.
Oh, there ain't. Probably not a way to track that. At least not in high school, that's for sure. Hand off to Curtis up the middle. Lowers his head, gains about 9 to 10 on the carry.
Tackle at the 15-yard line. That will make it second down and 2.
We'll call 2nd and 2. Get a gain of 8 on the run.
Looks like everybody trying to stay warm down there, keeping their huddle. Kind of. Look at BB's sideline. Got groups of 6 people. Then you got groups of 5.
There.
Everybody trying to stay warm here at Bro Irwin Stadium.
It's not even that cold out there yet.
Not yet.
Hand off to Curtis again to the right side. Nowhere to go on that one again.
Maybe they're practicing for next week
There you
when
go.
it's supposed to be cold.
Should be good enough for a first down. We'll wait for the official spot. Ball's placed right at the 13-yard line. And it is enough for a first down. Chains keep on moving for the Badgers here.
Rolling.
Ball at the 13-yard line.
So we had a 3 and out in the first possession. Then we scored a touchdown on the next 4. Maybe we'll get punch another one in the end zone. Hit 35.
Ty McCormick going to have Curtis right behind him. Going to have DeMarco Moore and Drake Mills to the far side. Drake replacing Cam.
Gonna run counter left, a little backside pitch. Hand off to Curtis. Fight cleans down.
Touchdown, Beebe! Curtis Goodrich from 14 yards out.
Why is this not recording? Gosh dang.
Sorry there. We're going to see Mr. Andy the Automatic back on the field. Trying to make this a 35-6 game. And it's good. Makes your score BB 35, Watson Chapel Wildcats 6. As we send this one to commercial, we'll bring it right back here.
Your destination for quality pre-owned vehicles. Whether you have no credit, bad credit, good credit, or even excellent credit, Moneyball Motors has all kinds of financial options for you, with rates starting as low as 3.9%. They offer free appraisal and Carfax history reports on any vehicle, whether you are buying or selling anywhere. Trade-ins are welcomed also at Moneyball Motors, and they offer extended warranties to any customer. You can find Moneyball Motors at 2000 West Center Street in Beebe, or check them out online at moneyballmotors.com, or give them a call at 501-232-0414.
Welcome back here to Bro Urban Stadium as we get ready for this
onside kick as it looks.
I'm trying to see what they're going to do here.
No Jace or no Luke out there, so
Watson Chapel definitely
trying to stack everything up here.
They're prepping for it, guy. Most of their guys right here about 15 yards in. We will onside kick in. Has a chance, bounced off a couple guys, but Watson Chapel will recover it. Moore there trying to plead his case. I thought Watson Chapel recovered. They're still fighting for it. I thought it looked kind of obvious. No, yeah, Watson Chapel got it, yep.
Call a Wildcat ball. One pointing this way, one pointing this way.
Then you got turned around trying to get out of the pile there, but yeah, it will be a
great fight.
Watson Chapel ball. They'll get the ball right at the 50-yard line for the second time this game. Working on their 5th possession of the first half. So they had a turnover on downs. Let's see what their drives are. Turnover on downs, a fumble. They had the fake punt, air quote fake punt, went for a touchdown and interception. So
surely there's plenty of turnovers.
Yeah. Coach Sparks said you want 3 a game on turnover battle. We already got 2. We'll see if we can grab another one here.
Stephen Hurd trying to fix this real quick for the Wildcats.
Yeah. As they come out twins either side. Running backs shift to the other side, other quarterback.
Another
bad snap. Quarterback picks it up off the bounce, runs it to the near side, and I thought that was going to be a flag. I guess it was already in the motion of tackling, so the ref let it go. It wasn't a egregious hit or anything.
I'm missing the races at Texarkana Speedway this week.
I didn't know there was. I'm not a racer. Is it NASCAR?
Supposedly there is. No, it's like flow racing, dirt race.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Ooh, there's an interesting game in Maumelle. Maumel's beating Searcy by 21-20.
Definitely game of the week here in the 5A Central, that's for sure. Quarterback's going to look over to the far side, hits him on the quick screen, and has some running room. Will gain good enough for a first down. By about 1 yard, they'll give him the first down.
Try to keep you updated on that score pretty regular.
Like I said, that we talked about saying, if everything goes right for the Badgers here in this game, they will clinch a playoff spot. The 5A Central, I think, all 4 spots will be
clinched after tonight.
Solidified after that. Because if Searcy loses tonight, they're at 2 losses, same as us. So winner of our game next week will be the 3 seed. Loser will be the 4 seed. Incomplete pass there on the screen.
Briar Swaite there to make that pass incomplete.
So I don't want to look too far ahead. Still got the Searcy game, but the 3 and 4 seed will play the 1 and 2 on the 5A South, and both of those are looking like it's going to be Hot Springs or Hot Springs Lakeside.
So Hot Springs either way.
Yeah, everything goes our way. You're probably traveling to Hot Springs no matter what. There's still Camden Fairview's in the mix there. Parkview's in the mix of the South. As the quarterback's going to scramble over to the left.
Ryder Swade again back there putting pressure. Keep
Back.
in mind he's a sophomore, third-string quarterback for the Badgers.
Getting some playing time here on defense. Looks like the normal starters.
Filling in TA spot, I think.
Yep.
TA or Cameron Johnson. Because on the chart it's got him listed at quarterback and defensive back. So
Kind of that nickel safety, linebacker hybrid position. He'll probably adjust to kind of what Wildcats come out in, because if they come out in the spread like they have been doing, they'll have him out,
great job by the sophomore here.
more in coverage.
Getting some reps. He's put pressure on him, though.
He's going to scramble to the near side again, just throws it up. About nowhere to go on that one.
Rushed by DeAndre Tremble, DJ Eckert, Keandre Brooks, and Madden Harbin.
And that will bring up a 4th and 10 for the Wildcats. They get that first down off that quick screen on the far side and nothing else after that. We'll see if they decide to go for it here. Nothing to lose at this point. You're down, 4 scores. Force a 4th and 10. Ball placed at the 40-yard line. Wildcats look to the side. They trying to call a timeout, but they still have about 10 seconds left on the play clock. So,
timeout, Wildcats.
Yep. They'll take one, and we'll take one with them. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
You can keep your full-time job and serve in the National Guard at the same time. So one of the things that protects you while serving in the National Guard, while working in the civilian sector, is the USERRA law. There's a series of rules and regulations that your civilian sector job has to follow, and also has to allow you to attend your drills and your combat deployments while serving in the National Guard.
Welcome back here to Bro Irwin Stadium as both teams make their way back out onto the field. See what there's interesting score, some of these 5A games. Say Pine Bluff down against Robinson 14-0. We come on this 4th down attempt. They go 5 wide. Quarterback looks back to pass, scrambles again to the left side.
Rayford,
nowhere to go on that one.
Brought down by number 9, Madden Harbin.
And will be a turnover on downs once again for the Wildcats. Badgers will take over.
How many is that now?
That is their 2nd turnover on downs. So, their only successful drive has been the fake punt. And, kind of a broken play there.
Right.
And they get taken down at the 47-yard line. Only gained 3 yards total on that offensive drive.
Jacksonville's up on Whitehall 22-0.
Badgers trying to get in the end zone here on their 7th possession. We've gotten in the end zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight possessions. See if we can make it 6 as we got 9:19 left to go in the second half. We come out a little bunch formation.
Ty going to give it to Curtis. Curtis got some green grass.
Lowers his shoulder. Plows a man over. Still going.
Great job by Curtis lowering the shoulder and getting a couple extra yards.
Gave him about 16 or so there on that one.
Wildcats aren't giving it to him, though. He's definitely having to fight for it tonight.
Feels like every hit they get is going to leave a mark. So we got a 9:05 here. Clock's rolling. So if Badgers can punch one in here, can keep the score or the lead like it is, the mercy rule in AAA is 35-point lead. Be our running clock in the second half, and you cannot get out of it. So that's what we're fighting for right now after the long first quarter. We'll see if we can speed up the second half.
Curtis going to walk up beside Ty. Ty going to take the snap.
A little quick sling.
Pass intended for number 2 to Marco Moore.
A little weird play that almost got deflected or something there.
Broken up by the Wildcats.
Cersei now up on Maumelle 20-14. They just scored. Jacksonville up big on Whitehall 22-0. We'll pull up that.
Maumelle Cersei.
Yep.
It was just 21-20.
Oh, yeah, you said Maumelle scored. That's right. We'll keep that one up in the background. We'll keep everybody updated on that.
Is this the biggest game going on in the 5A today?
It definitely matters for some seating as we hand off to Curtis up the middle. Lowers his shoulder some more.
Pushing the pile. There's a flag.
Again, you think he's getting 2, and he'll get 6 on.
Holding on the Badgers.
Yeah, I think it was on that kind of far side there. I saw one of our guys kind of throwing.
It's okay.
It's like number 54 in there for the Badgers. Oh, yeah, it's Jaron Harris. That's right.
Another flag.
Interesting. Guess Coach Sparks didn't like something.
Sideline warning.
Yeah, sideline warning. So, again, seen a lot of sideline warnings this year. First one doesn't get any penalty yards taken off. The white hat was saying it was a, kind of threw him down or something. I said only 10 yards on the penalty. We'll bring up a second in about 19.
Yep.
Flag was a little bit past the line of scrimmage, so.
I'll add the penalties up at the end of the game.
That was one thing Coach Spark wanted, cut the penalties in half. He did that last week in the Jacksonville game from the Robinson game, so I'd like to do that again. I think we're already past that, so. It's fine, though. Don't like penalties, but we'll take the score how it is.
I'm going to take the snap.
Got
There's
deflected.
a flag.
What do they call a dead ball there? Because they kind of blew the whistle before.
They kind of threw it right beside Coach Sparks.
Yeah. False start, legal procedure, something like that. I didn't see. I think it was maybe a receiver wasn't lined up or something. But another 5-yard penalty. Bring up a second and 24. Badgers going the wrong direction here on this drive.
5-yard penalty.
Yep. So we got an 8:27 till halftime. Make sure again everybody stays on. We'll have cheer and dance combined performance, and then our band perform, and I think maybe Watson Chapel's drumline may do a performance. So.
Oh wow!
Miss Grace texted me; she's not quite sure, but since they came in late, don't know if they'll be.
Watson Chapel bringing some pressure here. Ty gonna drop back.
Gonna look deep over the left.
Jaden Miller
trying to get out of that first tackle. Gets back to about the original. Oh, no. What's that orange thing on the sideline? I thought that was a sticks, but it's not. Oh, it's the Gatorade cooler. I saw the orange thing we got tackled by. I was like,
but they did get back to the original first flag line of scrimmage.
From the 19, so bring up 3rd and 19 now. Still a long way to go.
At least you're moving forwards now instead of backwards.
Yeah, exactly. So we got that big 78-yard touchdown from Cam Johnson. On another 3rd and long, see what we can pull out here.
Keaton Dunn and Drake Mills to the far side. Jaden and DeMarco to the near side.
Going to go over the middle. Oh, had a shot at it, too. Would have caught it about a yard short of the sticks.
Intended for number 8, Jaden Miller.
The ball kind of got thrown a little behind there.
Sophomore.
Bring up 4th and 19. I would assume they'll punt it here. Because the clock's not rolling, so we still got 30 seconds on the play clock. Got time. There goes the punt team. So I know Coach Sparks, definitely an aggressive coach.
Oh, there goes Luke Lewis.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing him at first.
Yeah. Say Coach
Bulldog.
Sparks, definitely more on the aggressive side of the coaching tree. But 4th and 19, yeah, I'd probably just punt this one.
Bulldog going to kick this one away to the Wildcats.
Good snap. Going to that fake punt. High punt. I don't even see where it landed at. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right about the 28-yard line.
Ty going to be there to grab it for it. It took a Wildcat bounce and gave him a couple yards forward. So it'll bring up 1st and 10, ball on the 28.
About a 19-yard punt after the awkward bounce there as the Wildcats make their way back out onto the field for their 6th possession of the game. You see at the 28.
Yes.
All right. With 7:10 remaining in this one,
Got Jaden as the deep safety back here.
they come out twins either side. Bring one in motion. Go hand off up the middle.
Keandre couldn't find the ball.
Oh, Keandre thought the quarterback pulled it, so he turned around. And by the time he turned back around, the running back was already gone.
It's okay.
Only a gain of 2 on the carry, though, so we'll call it 3. that was fun. That was
It's
fun.
Halloween. You never know what's going to happen.
Got a little trick on the field for Keandre. That was funny.
Trick on the field, not a treat.
Watching the player just turn around, I'm like, wait, where's the ball? That was pretty good. They go bootleg to the right.
Rayford. Pass incomplete, intended for number 18, Jaden Hanley.
So it's kind of weird to bootleg it to the quarterback's offside because he's left-handed, so you usually like to run that to the same side as your quarterback.
Like throwing across his body when he goes to the right.
So it's like if you're a right-handed quarterback, you scramble to the left, it's kind of a difficult throw. So interesting play call there.
According to their huddle, though, he has done that a bunch this year. Rolled to the right, threw across his body, especially catching men come across the field towards the Badgers sideline.
Brings up a 3rd and 7. Brings another man in motion. Going to look over the middle, then take off and run it. Brought down by
DeAndre Trimmel. Great job by DeAndre.
See if replay's working this time. There we go. We got replay fixed.
Brought down by the 6'4", 220, DeAndre Trimmel.
So I wouldn't be shocked if colleges start to look at him as this regular season winds down. He's got the height for it, which you can't coach height.
Especially some of the local ones like Henderson.
So, I know some college like to get a couple more.
Coach Sparks familiar with some faces down at Henderson.
Get kind of more pounds on Trimmel size. Make him a little bigger, which colleges will do that. But as we bring up this 4th down, is there Wildcats still waiting on somebody, and the play clock's at 0. I don't know if it was ever reset.
Keandre going straight.
There it goes. They just put it back up. Another high snap. And watch out. Here it comes.
DJ Eckert.
There we go. Got him down this time.
He was trying to get out of there, get the first down like he did last time.
Yep.
Was unsuccessful that time. That'll give Beebe the ball on the 27 of the Wildcats.
We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
Sponsor of Beebe Badger Athletics. Network Services Group has been serving Beebe and the Central Arkansas area for over 30 years, and they are here to help with all companies' IT needs. If your company needs security, backups, or even a help desk support for your day-to-day business, make sure you check out Network Services Group online at www.nsgdv.com. Network Service Groups love supporting your Beebe Badgers.
Welcome back here to Brewer Urban Stadium as the offense is back out onto the field. Her hand off to Curtis, up the middle, halfback dive, bulls over some guys, still dragging him down.
Going to be 1st and goal for the Badgers.
All the way down to about the 6 to 7 yard line.
Oh, my, Beckfar. That's going to be one to write down in the books. I'm going to go back and get that one out of the stream. Brody's favorite joke downstairs.
It was Halloween, saw a bunch of costumes. There was
6'7".
Superintendent, Mr. Prothro. He was dressed up at 6'7". All of our principals and assistant principals, they were dominoes that added up to 6'7". Miss Jones and Miss Dean, art teachers, they were 6'7". They were all over the place.
Curtis,
good block there, trying to get around him. Fights down to about the 2-yard line.
We got to get off the track of 6'7" and get back to football.
Number 14, Drake Mills there, block on the outside receiver. Doing pretty good as he made his way in for Cam Johnson, injured earlier in the day.
A bunch of teachers had great Halloween costumes. Miss Sims, Coach Nash, and Miss LaChure is the three blind
mice. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the photo. I didn't know who it was. We got a timeout on the field.
Looks like there's an injured Wildcat.
Yeah. We'll keep it here. We'll thank a couple of sponsors. Want to thank Perfect Bloom. Falls upon us. Stop into Perfect Bloom. in Beebe for the perfect festive home decoration or front door wreath. Plus, they're your hometown destination for all your floral needs, gift shopping, clothing, and wedding preparations. Stop by a Perfect Bloom at 407 West DeWitt Henry Drive in Beebe.
As that Wildcat was able to get off the field as you were reading that script.
See if we can think another one. Grab my paper here. Oh no, they're not waiting on us.
Maybe in between the touchdown and the PAT, if you got a short one there.
Yeah. Grab this one. All right, back out onto the field. Offense, ball's placed at the 1 yard line.
I imagine it's going to Curtis.
Going under center. Wow.
Ooh, like a tush push type thing?
Yep, it's
That's
exactly
what it is.
that.
The Eagles tush push gives the Badgers a touchdown. I like the Eagles tush push.
Oh, a little
NFL style here.
Jalen Hurts right up the middle.
Saquon Barkley behind him.
No false start on that one like the Eagles like to do. Touchdown, Ty McCormick, his second rushing touchdown of the game.
Well, that'll make your score Beebe 41, Wildcat 6. I'm going to write that one down.
You're ready here for the PAT.
And it's good, Mr. Automatic.
That will bring your score. Beebe 42, Wildcat 6, and we keep this lead. We will be in the mercy rule. We come out at halftime, and we'll try to get out of here, maybe get some trick-or-treating done. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
Understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Welcome back here to Brewer Stadium as Andy Rodriguez getting ready for this kick attempt.
What do you think it'll be?
I don't know if you want to do onside kick again.
I mean, he's lining up for it.
So is this in that same, like...
I mean, really, I guess they're just trying to run the score, maybe.
Yeah. No, we don't want to run the score. There's no reason to. Just it is an onside kick. And then a little longer one down about the 40. I think it's just,
I think they're actually going to call it down at the 47 because it touched Luke Lewis. That's what it's looking like.
Okay.
Yep. He kind of kicked it off the back of his leg, and it
Gotcha.
went a little bit farther.
So they'll take the ball at their 47-yard line as they try to turn this game around. Sorry, on the Badgers' 47-yard line. Again, Badgers defense pulling out a great game so far. Only real thing the
offense has been phenomenal as well.
Yeah. So the only thing the Badgers defense has given up is a broken fake punt. So they had a 3-and-out on the drive too. So one thing I like about this is kind of games like this, you get some guys some playing time they don't normally do. So excited to see who comes on the field. We'll try to name them all as they make their way. As a quarterback scrambles out to the right side again, getting chased by Will Ginder. Oh, almost picked off by
Pass deflected by number 4, Diesel Berklow.
Diesel almost got the pick. So there's a flag on the play.
I think it's holding. I know there's a bunch of college homecomings.
Yep, UCA's homecomings this week.
Arkansas's homecoming this week against Mississippi State.
A-State's was last week, I'm pretty sure. Rainy homecoming for A-State.
I think Ouachita's is this week as well. Personal foul, face mask on the Wildcats.
With a 15-yard penalty, we'll back them up, be a 1st and 25 after that one.
Now they're in their own Wildcat territory. It'll bring up 1st and a mile high here at Brewer Irwin Stadium.
I said, it should be 1st and 25. Yeah. So quarterbacks here, they go trips to the far side. He's going to look back, goes to the left on the solo receiver. Shot play down the sideline. Was it incomplete? Incomplete. Just go right through his hands.
Incomplete. Lane Clark guarding him over here. Had a shot at it.
Talk about some college games here as we get near to halftime. We got 4 minutes left till halftime. Big one, Texas, Vanderbilt.
Oh, that'd be a good game.
I know at the start of the year, everybody saw this week. It's like, oh, this week's going to be crazy. Penn State, Ohio State, that's no longer good. Miami, SMU, that's no longer good.
I mean, we're talking about football, but next week on Fox at like 6 o'clock, Arkansas basketball plays Michigan State Spartans.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
That'd be a good game.
Army Air Force battle for the Commanders-in-Chief trophy.
Oh, wow.
It's always a good one.
Rayford drop back.
Going to scramble out to his right again. Throws over the middle. Oh, Diesel had another shot at a pick. Receiver had it in his hands. It kind of got bobbled, and Diesel almost had – he's had a couple there where the ball's just kind of been right in front of him.
So we just saw it again. He rolled out to the right, threw across his body.
Georgia, Florida. That was
Georgia
that was
probably
supposed to
win
be a
that
good
one.
game. Now it's not.
I think the best game is probably Ole Miss, South Carolina, because South Carolina was hanging with Alabama.
Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Tennessee handled business.
A-State, the late-night game at Troy, 7 o'clock on ESPNU.
A-State should handle business. Ooh, Cincinnati, Utah.
I bet that's a good one. It's late night, 9:15.
I bet Utah wins that one.
Looked good against BYU. We'll look back to pass, going to the left side again. Solo receiver on a little.
Picked by Lane Clark.
3 weeks in a row.
And he's taking it back.
Has some return room. Still going. Got knocked out of bounds.
Atta boy, Mr. Lane Clark. What is that?
Three
straight
weeks. Yep. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Yeah. It just right to him. Perfect high point interception. Exactly what you coach. Just find the ball in the air and just high point it. Put your foot in the ground and head to the other way. Great interception there. Great return. And another interception or another turnover by the Badgers. Coach Sparks 1 of 3. He's got 3 in the first half. Got 3:48 left to go in this one. Ball's placed at the 28-yard line, heading into the end zone. Or 26-21, yeah. So that one is.
So Cersei's up?
Yeah, Cersei's up on Momel, 26-21. Going to hand off from the middle to Curtis. Tries to get out of tackle. Oh, it's funny. They're just trying to break out of it. So, 9th possession of the first.
Braden Allison going to run on the field here.
9th possession of the first half of the Badgers. That's a great offensive day.
Looks like Curtis going to come off for a play or two.
Yep. Back-to-back possessions. We started on the 28-yard line for the Badgers. Ty gets a play call from the sideline. Trying to see some of the players. I say Will Gender in there. Who was that came in at running back?
Braden Allison.
Braden Allison.
The junior, 165-6.
Number 41 is that Lucas Warner in at the H-back. Yep. Going to hand off to Allison up the middle. Fights for a couple hard-fought yards. Going to have some late blocking there. No flags. Games like this, you don't keep it clean, you know. Guys getting some playing time they don't normally do. Got number 65, Taylon Wesner in there at guard.
Look up in the sky at that little cloud.
I got to
look.
Oh, yeah. You can
That's
see it.
cool. Looks like a little magic carpet wave type thing.
Hold on. There we go.
Little magic wave ride the.
Woo.
Hey, it's Halloween. That'll show you right there. Great imagination by me. I saw it I was like, that's the magic carpet.
Told you A-State was the Halloween where the thing came in. A little play action pass, a little quick screen over the middle. Quick slant caught by number 14.
Drake Mills.
Having a great game coming in here off the injured Cam Johnson. Making the most out of his playing time here. 2 minutes left to go till halftime. Badgers punch another one in the end zone here. We'll solidify the mercy rule coming out of the locker room for the second half.
Right.
Got number 11, Remington Goff coming in. And Tom McCormick got 2 QB system.
This is going to be great.
As Allison makes his way out off the field. Gone
Remington coming in at running back.
Yep, got 4th and 3. 4th and 3 or 2 about here.
Can't tell who that is over there on the far side. Doesn't matter. Give it to Remington. It'll be a first down, Badgers.
Got Remington Goff there.
Great job by Remington Goff. Kind of looking like Curtis lowering the shoulder. Another sophomore having to step up for the Badgers next year.
First down for the Badgers. Got 1:20 and clocks are rolling here.
There's a bunch of people Coach Sparks is looking forward to next year, having to step up, have a big year.
Say 20 seniors in the seniors class. That's a lot to replace. We got number 26, Keaton Dunn, in there, kind of a tight end H-back look.
He's been in there for TA. Remington Goff still at running back.
Looks like most of our linemen are still the same. Except for Talon Wesner. There's pulling guard. Ooh, brought down in the backfield hard. Welcome to the game, Mr. Remington Goff. Man.
Gets up perfectly fine.
Number 60, Cedric Gatewood on the tackle there for the Wildcats. Welcomed Remington Goff to the playing field.
Great hit.
Yeah, good hit there.
Great job by Remington not letting it affect him.
So we got 30 seconds left. We'll see if Coach Sparks wants to pick up the tempo a little bit heading into halftime. Like I said, we'll take a quick commercial break. Once clock hits 0, as the cheer and dance get ready, we'll be back for their performance in the band. Going to hand off up the middle again to Remington Goff. Drags a guy. Fights for some extra yards. And that will probably be the end of the first half. Let's see what Coach Sparks wants to do.
Talked about it. I have lunch with him. We actually play football at lunch, and he's pretty aggressive. Probably can call it timeout.
Yep.
Looks like a
Coach Sparks called a timeout.
Field goal, maybe?
Yep, we'll try a quick Andy Rodriguez field goal here. Try to bump up to 45-6, take a 39-point lead. Yep, here comes Andy trotting in from the far side of the Badger bench.
So Mr. Andy Rodriguez on for this little 3-point field goal.
See if we can.
As there's 2 seconds here in the second quarter, your score is Beebe 42, Watson Chapel 6.
They will place down right around the 19-yard line, so we'll call it a 29-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is
good.
Right down.
Mr. Automatic.
29-yard field goal by Andy Rodriguez as clock hits 0 in the second quarter. Your Badgers lead 45-6 over the Watson Chapel Wildcats. We'll take a quick commercial break and stay tuned for our halftime performances. You're watching BB Badger
At
Football.
First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
Badger fans, let's welcome to the field the Beebe High School Spirit Squads. again, that's your Beebe High School Spirit Squads. Choreography by Miss Allison Embry-Fadley.
Wildcats get on the board. They're playing the football. Nicholas Baker takes the high snap and runs around the right side and goes 75 yards for a touchdown. The two-point conversion is no good. That makes the score 21-6. There's 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ryan McCormick finding Dan Johnson on a 78-yard pass. The point after is good. The first quarter is 28-6. Then with 9:58 to go in the second quarter, Curtis Goodrich gets his first touchdown of the night on a 14-yard run. That makes the score 35-6. And then we don't know who scored the 1-yard touchdown before this game play. It looked like the snap was direct snap to Curtis, but somebody else got the snap and the point after was good. That made the score 23-6. And then on the very last play,
All right, Badger fans, please welcome to the field your award-winning Beebe High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of band director Allison Grace Allen and Samuel Allen. Students of the week are Jace Spann and Dane Schmidt. And the section of the week, the leadership team.
leading the way on the ground. No surprise. Curtis Goodrich, 19 carries, 160 yards and a touchdown. Ty McCormick had 1 for 15 and a touchdown. Madden Harbin had 1 for 10. Brendan McGraw had 3 carries for 8 yards. Brayden Allison had 1 for 1. And the mystery man, 1 carry for 1 yard and a touchdown.
I want to say that was number 10.
Well, it might have been DJ Ecker. I mean, I cannot tell.
Well, he's going to run it off the field like it was his. So we're not going to give it to him.
Okay.
He's still trying to touch it.
Okay. So the Badgers, 194 yards rushing, 183 yards passing. Beebe, 377 yards for offense. Wow. You know what? There's a gentleman who is a local Central Arkansas, but he has a song called
Well, that cookie there is wrong.
drain that dry. You're gonna milk that cookie. Everything well, I'm gonna tell you what, the folks on the home side are wanting a victory and they're gonna get it. The second half is gonna run a little
This evening, the Beebe High School Band will be performing their state-prepared marching show. Drum majors Evie Jones and Madigan Pack. Is your band ready?
We will find out. Well, I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we will continue on with the LSU BB.
You may take the field.
Sponsored by BB Insurance Center. LSU BB sponsors our pregame show. I want to give credit where credit is due. So anyway, we're going to take a break. And then when we come back,
Welcome back here to Bro Irwin Stadium. I want to thank our wonderful cheer, dance, and band members as they always put on a great show. Oh, my mic, that's what it was. Microphone's all the way turned
Camera
up.
1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
I was like, why is my microphone so loud? Speaker was turned up. Joined here, Athletic Director Clint Williams, as we get ready here for the second half. We'll run through some of the highlights.
Yeah.
We had some
Hey, what a
replays.
great job by our band, and they did a great job. It's always good to see more kids involved in band, and cheerleading, and dance. You know, so it's not always about sports. It's about everything, extracurricular activities.
They always do a great job. They're heading over War Memorial next Tuesday, playing a state championship.
I think, yeah, something like that.
Yes,
Unfortunately, I don't get to go. We got a junior high game here. But I think Mr. Proctor is going to make it down there, and so we'll be representative admin team down there.
They've had a good the superior rating.
That's as awesome. The Mr. and Mrs. Allen doing a great job. You know, tell your kid to get out if they want to be in band. Let's join them up. They start in 6th grade, 7th grade, and hopefully one day they'll be out here playing, and you can watch them play. Yeah. So, you know, get the kids active.
Speaking active, they'll be a part of Senior Day next week because we have.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have 40-something. Not even counting the ROTC, there's gonna be 40-something. I think we include ROTC. We're gonna be around 50 students on Senior Day.
That's a big senior class.
You know, we got golf in there. We was gonna do cross country, but they're actually gonna be gone, standing out in Hot Springs. They're running the state championship track meet. The boys qualified as a team.
Awesome.
So they're gonna be competing for a state championship in Hot Springs at Oaklawn. Running the infield.
Oh, really?
Infield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
Coach Alexander was telling me about that, and I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to go watch them. I ain't got a chance to watch cross country all year, so, you know, get out of the office a little bit.
It's a beautiful facility down there, Hot Springs.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of looking ahead, speaking of Hot Springs, we're looking, Badgers said barring a miraculous comeback, we'll win tonight.
Hey, we win. We're in the playoffs no matter what. Probably going to be a 4 seed, but anything can happen. Yep. That's why you play the game. You don't play it on paper. So
we're looking ahead. Still got a game to play next week, but I said the game against Searcy, I think they're leading Maumelle. They're at halftime. Yeah, Searcy does lead at Maumelle 26-21. They just started their third quarter. So how all the chips fall, I said the 5A Central's a mess in the top 4 right now. There's no telling what's going to happen.
Searcy wins that game. And we beat Searcy next week. It's a 3-way tie for second. So depending on how points come out, we could be anywhere from the 2 to the 4. It's more likely probably going to be the 4 still. However, Maumelle loses. Searcy wins. Oh, look like they're going to.
No, just shut this door.
Oh, I got you. So a lot of ways, Maumelle can still win the conference championship if they lose. They beat Joe T. A lot of things can happen shaking out, but we're going to take care of our business tonight and make sure we're in, so we can either get anywhere from the 2, 3, or 4 seed. So, taking care of business tonight.
So the 5A Central is paired up with the 5A South this year in the bracket, and so you're looking at the top 4 in the 5A South will be Hot Springs, Lakeside, Camden Fairview, and Parkview, and they're about the same, all jumbled up as the 5A Central is. Yeah. Both Hot Spring teams are 5-0, and the Camden Parkview at 4-1, and they're all playing each other this weekend, next week.
Yeah.
So it's
who does Parkview got next week?
Camden Fairview.
They got Camden Fairview next week.
Yep. So Parkview's playing Lakeside, Camden Fairview's playing Hot Springs, and then it's the 2 Hot Springs teams, and then Parkview and Camden next week.
I got you. So right now, I think Hot Springs is beating Lakeside. Is that correct?
Hot Springs will be beating.
Parkview's
beating Lakeside.
Yep. So then that will put them at 5-1, and they play Camden Fairview next week.
Yep. And Hot Springs is beating Camden right now.
Okay. So it's Hot Springs in the driver's seat. Looks like for that. So depending on if Lakeside can beat that, so probably looks like it's going to be Hot Springs. But we'll know more next week. But like I said, we're taking care of our business and winning here tonight.
That's a nicer field than when I played there.
Yeah,
they upgraded that. I played at Camden down in my sophomore year.
Yeah,
and it was old muddy grass field.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings if we played at Camden, because I'm 20 minutes from deer camp, so it would not hurt my feelings at all if we had to travel down to Camden and beat them, and I get to go 20 minutes to deer camp to hunt the next day. So Rich Wood's probably taking his personal vehicle and having the side by side with him.
That's down there in the south part of the Arkansas, little of the 4 possibilities, probably the farthest trip, but not that bad as they are. All these games are in the third quarter, since we had the very long first quarter.
I remember a time when I was principal at Hazen, my first year as high school principal. We had a great season. We were playing the Friday after Thanksgiving, and we'd won our first 2 rounds of playoffs. And everybody's talking to Hazen how far we was playing Camden Harmony Grove, which is just right outside of Camden. And everybody said, man, everybody's talking from Hazen how long the drive's going to be. And I said, my drive's going to be 15 minutes because I'd stayed at deer camp all week, and I showed up at 30 minutes before game kickoff. They're like, where you been? I've been in deer camp. I hunted all day. He cut my camo. And so, it wouldn't bother me none at all. So it looks like we're fixing to get this second half started here in a little bit. About 2 minutes left. So
Robinson kind of took a quick lead over Pine Bluff there.
Yeah.
I get to go run down and get a drink. Yeah. Oh, they didn't bring the drinks? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, hey, this is actually football weather, Chase.
It feels great outside. It's almost kind of warm up here in the press box, but it feels wonderful outside to me.
I may make Austin a little mad. I may do a little bit of the fourth quarter because I'm not going to get my full time because we're going to have a running clock. It's going to be a 12-minute boom gone. Just like that. But kids have played well tonight. Took care of their business, and as always, before we get started here, I want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to be able to have the turf, the nice board here in our stadium, and if you got a chance, you've heard these sponsors enough all year. Go out there and see them, give them business. From insurance to local businesses to realtors. Just if you can help them out because they help us out all around. So Andy had how long was Andy's field goal there?
29.
29-yard field goal. That's good to know in case you need a 30-yarder to win because he had plenty of legs. So
we talked about it. We interviewed him last week. He said he's comfortable if the ball's placed at the 30. He's comfortable in that range. So we kind of saw that right there. He said in practice he's gone up to about a 53. But that's,
he's got a good leg.
No rush on a tee, on a hole. So, perfect conditions. But
if he's at the 30, that's a 40-yard field goal.
Yeah. Let's say he's
better than the Razorback kicker sometimes.
Oh, man. I know me and Austin talk sometimes. I'm glad I'm not a Razorback fan because, man, that's a rough year to be a Razorback
Who's your team?
A-State.
Oh, okay.
Grad there, yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah. All right. That's reasonable. Okay.
My dad always made a joke. It's like, you paid a lot of money to go there, so you better be a fan. And I was like, that's fair.
Well, hey, I'm a fan of Harding University. We won a national championship.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm an alumni there.
Little sky kick to start off. It will be just too hard, laying out of bounds. Get a flag to start off this second half. I watched that game. That was it Ferris? Was it Ferris State they played that year? I can't remember.
I don't know, but they ran that option, and my dad we watched it, and he absolutely loved it. Reminded him of his days back in the 70s. I told my dad's friend I shouted him out at Jacksonville the other day about how they block nowadays to get the hold. And I was talking to him the other night. I got to go up a little deer camp the other night. I took Thursday off, and my dad was up there with his friend, and we was talking. And I told him I shouted him out. He said, "Well, I'm going to have to go back and watch it."
So you appreciate the email you sent out. Had the doctor's orders to take Thursday off.
I think I basically just used the same one I used last year when I was elementary principal.
That's good.
You got to have a little fun with it every now and then. I'll be back out in the morning. So, all right, looks like we're going to get this third quarter started already. We're going to have a running. Clock's already running. It's running. It won't stop, ladies and gentlemen. It will not stop. Incomplete pass. Guy goes out of bounds. That clock is going to run. This quarter is literally going to take 12 minutes barring an injury. And let's hope both teams stay healthy this quarter. So,
Lucas Warner there, stretching that tackle out all the way, getting about 2 on the carry.
I know this team is not.
You're ready for the 2nd and 8 here from the Wildcats.
A friend of mine's texting me. I guess he's listening to it on the thing. He says, "Nobody cares that you want to play Camden." I can be selfish, Owens.
Quarterback bootleg to the near side, gets the corner.
Got the room there.
Yep. So we talked about that's about one of their best players. Just uses speed and athleticism.
Yeah.
Pushed out of bounds by number 14 Drake Mills. Seen a lot of playing time with Cam Johnson's injury earlier.
Yeah.
Trying to see if we had any other players in there.
And I was just saying this team has not won a game this year, but they're playing hard. I mean, they are. So,
trying to see on the D line, we got number 51 Dylan Layton in there.
Yeah, we get some guys some playing time. That's a good job of Coach Sparks.
26, Keaton Dunn. You've already seen him at tied in a couple times.
Yeah.
Got 64 on the far defensive end. And there he is on the tackle, 64. Jackson Holly, sophomore, 5'9", 200.
Sophomores getting some playing time. They're going to step up next year and get some playing time. So we got a guy down.
Near corner, Jeremiah Griffin. Saw him coming at quarterback last week. Had a good pass there. That's looks like number 51, the injured Badger. Dylan Layton just called his name. Hopefully he can make his way, getting up. The trainers are heading to him. We'll take a quick commercial break as they tend to him. You're watching
First
Beebe
Trust's
Badger
Mortgage
Football.
Strong mobile app is your one-stop shop for all things home loan. Mortgage Strong is the quickest and easiest way to apply for a home loan. Calculate your mortgage, scan documents, and track your loan progress. All the tools you need, all in one app. First Trust Home Loans. Mortgages made easy.
I got a little stinger there.
Yeah. Back here at Brogan Stadium, said the injured Badger, number 51, Dylan Layton, been helped off by our amazing athletic training staff as they make their way back onto the field for the 2nd and 7. Try to see some other new Badgers on the field. See, we got number, I think it's 28, the far corner. That will be A.J. McGee, another sophomore.
Yeah.
2 men go in motion, going to do a jet
Oh,
sweep.
ball on the ground, ball on the ground. Oh, they got the quarterback, got it. And, ball on the ground again, and
we got it there.
Yep, we got it.
Yep, we swept it in.
Hey, all right. They put a little butter on that ball. It looked like and he bounced out there. So
right on cue, number 28, A.J. McGee just called his name. Come up with that second scoop. He knocked it out and recovered it.
There we go.
There you go. A.J. McGee getting couple stats there on the forced fumble and fumble recovery.
So Chase, here's what I love about a running clock is we're huddled up. That clock is still going. We're going to get out of here pretty early tonight. Thanks to that. And the boys have played really well tonight, and we're just proud of them. So we're going to make the playoffs, and a great job by the coaching staff and the boys. They've earned it. So hopefully, wherever we play, we'll go have a good showing and maybe come back with a win.
Yeah.
You get in the tournament, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you get in the playoffs. It's a whole new season. That's the Badgers' 4th turnover tonight.
Friend talked to me, just texted me. Jacksonville's beating Whitehall 42-0.
Whew.
So
yeah, ref's talking about something now over there. Try to see some of the Badgers. I see number 75 should be Will Ginder, moved back to his normal line number. Number 62, Hayden Tippett's in there at left guard. Number 14, Drake Mills, already been in there quite a bit tonight.
Chase, it's football weather tonight. It feels nice and cool out there.
Feels great to me. I was setting up today in shorts and a t-shirt, and it feels wonderful. Don't have to sweat a whole lot getting everything set up.
Cold this morning.
Yeah, it was. This morning was a little chilly. Got number 26, Keaton Dunn in there.
Keaton Dunn getting some playing time. Who's that? Is that Jeremiah Griffin?
Yep, Jeremiah Griffin at quarterback.
Good kid. His aunt works in the elementary office. Worked for me last year. She's
awesome.
Great lady.
There's number 34 on the big
we got a
run.
flag on what we got here.
Braden Allison on the run there. So
we got a hold.
Back him up. Wipe that run off the board. We'll back him up to probably about 2nd and 20 after the penalty.
Yeah. It's a good run, though. It's a good run.
I need our jerseys to have numbers on the side. Kind of hard to see the numbers.
What black on black? Let me tell you something. I like it. It looks good.
A little Halloween blackout.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They tell you he was going to do it. So,
got 73 in there. Grant Smith, another sophomore. Got sophomores all over the place right now.
Well, that's good. Give him some playing time in a game. So,
65. Taylor Wesner, saw him play a little bit senior.
Senior, yeah, getting him some playing time.
Kind of big part. You want to give the sophomores their shot as well, but those seniors who don't see the field as much.
Yeah, Taylor's a good kid too. I had him in class. Great kid. Here comes another run. Bounces it outside. Look at him. He's got a hole.
Right now, some back-to-back runs. Gets back to where he was on the previous run before the penalty. So we'll bring up a 2nd about 2. Gain of about 18 on the run there.
That's a good run. Patting his stats there,
Got number 7. Joseph Miller there. Senior at receiver.
Saying, well, like 2nd and 3, going on gain 17. You gave him a yard, Chase. There you go. You got to earn that yard here.
Wouldn't be shocked if we do the same thing. You know, when Curtis is in there, we pretty much know what's about to happen. It's going to be Curtis right up the middle.
Yeah. So, I imagine we'll stay on the ground a lot. So, you know, clock will when any complete pass, clock still runs, but you know,
inside zone up the middle. There's a yard plus some more. Good enough for a first down.
There you go.
By 34, junior Braden Allenson. Kind of looking to him to be that guy next year.
Yeah.
Him and Remington Goff, sophomore, they'll probably have, assume, double duty at running back next year with Curtis and Madden both graduating.
Yeah. Senior heavy class this year. So, you know, next year we'll see what we get, and I'm sure Coach Park's going to coach them up, and you know, we'll come out and compete, you know. But right now we're finishing this season out strong, and big game next week against Searcy. Try to see where the chips fall, whether we can get a 4, 2, or 3 seed out of this. He's met in the ball. Carried him a little bit.
Drug him out for about a yard.
We'll get back to line scrimmage. He turned a 2-yard gain into no gain, but, you know, is that Remy?
Yeah, Remington Goff.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So, good job by him working hard out of his carry.
So next week's game is on Thursday. Want to make sure.
He gained a yard, dude.
There you go. Yeah. Yard on the stat line. So next game is on Thursday next week. We'll make sure everybody's aware of that.
Yeah. Then the Friday night, come out and meet the Badgers basketball.
Yeah.
So
basketball season's here, just like that.
7th grade game a week from Monday.
Is it really?
7th grade girls and junior girls.
I've not looked that close at the schedule just yet, but
so
we'll make sure we're ready for that.
You know, but we'll have a playoff game that week too. So won't be no senior games that week. Yeah. So, but junior high gets started. So.
I got tripped up.
Boy, he
had the corner there.
I think he was going to put 6 more up on the board for us and really get this.
Good explosiveness there.
Yeah.
Kind of hit the hole kind of quick. Said running clock already past halfway here in the third quarter.
I'm telling you what, man, it's one of the greatest things about football.
I was proud to be a part of a team in high school. We had a lot of those where it was games were like, okay, we're going kind of quick. I'll never forget my first playoff game. We played Forest City at home. It was about 34 degrees, raining sideways, and I was like, this is miserable. We got to we put up like 40 in the first half. Like, let's get out of here.
Yeah,
that was the fastest second half I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So we come out here and twins to the far side, single receiver, and Keaton Dunn at tight end there. Going to hand off to Remington up the middle. Lowers your shoulder. They'll give him about 3 yards on that.
About 4th and 1 coming up. So we're going to probably run that again and see if we can get a first down and move the chains. And this clock's still rolling.
Official signals of Beebe Badger. First down.
They gave him the first down.
Looks like they gave him a
little favorable spot there from
our pretty little generous spot there.
From our point of view, we're not right on the line, but you know.
Yeah, well, we don't have that yellow thing.
Yeah, you don't have the yellow line drawn on the field. Need the NFL, the eagle eye spot first down computer generated thing.
So
you have some more time here. Said already 4:25 left to go in this third quarter.
Yeah,
we're in no hurry whatsoever. I think another new. No, it's Keaton Dunn in there.
Keaton's still in there. So
pretty much all the starters for the Badgers. Their night's done.
Yeah. No sense getting anybody hurt when you're up this much. So. You know, you're up 39 points, so no sense in getting anybody hurt.
Another inside zone up the middle.
Yeah, there we go. I tell you what, I'm really liking how our backups are playing right now, playing hard, taking advantage of their time in there. So, offensive line looking to get some good push to it, and we're running the ball hard. So,
one thing Coach would love to see is all the people on the sideline here. Look at them all just celebrating.
Yeah,
they're all get pumped for their friends, getting some yards and stuff. Love to see that. The energy has not died down on the sideline, even on the lopsided scoreboard.
Well, we're on the right side of that lopside.
It feels good.
It does, you know.
Haven't had a whole lot of us this year on the wrong side of that. Robinson a little bit, you know.
But we competed that first half, and you know, they show it.
Yeah,
so
they're number 1 5A for a reason.
Yeah, which I mean they're being tested by Pine Bluff. What was it, 14-0 a while ago? Joe T was winning. Jeremiah Griffith with a keeper there, gets a couple yards. You know,
they bumped up to 28-0.
Okay, so they're showing, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes they have to go in and have a halftime adjustment or whatnot. Is that Maumelle up on Cersei 32-26 now?
They're about just behind us now. They got 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
That's going to be a close game. So that's
going to be a game to watch.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to, if you're watching on YouTube, we get done here, or switch over and watch it. Because that's going to be a good game.
Drive home, put that on, listen to it.
Yeah. So
Hot Springs up 14 over Canyon Fairview now. They're in the fourth quarter. So all those games are coming down close, but thankfully this one here at Brewer Stadium is not. We are 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Just keep on handing the ball off. Ball may be on the ground. They're kind of reacting to it. No one's freaking out about it. So we're bringing a fourth down, about a 4th and 2. We'll see. Coach Sparks wants to go for it. Just, give the backups a chance for a 4th down conversion.
Right. He probably will. This is where the score is. And he's going to trust them to do their job on defense.
So I know it's kind of inflated on the time of possession stat, but Badgers had the ball most of the third quarter. I know they had the fumble there kind of quick on the Wildcats' first drive.
Well, and that running clock just
so that kind of inflated on it. But we're on counter left, bumps it to the outside, lowers his shoulder. It's going to be close. They gave him one favorable spot. Let's see if they do it again.
Don't know. I think we're going to be just a hair short. Well, our boys down the sideline said that's first down. I don't think it is, boys.
It looks short from our point of view, not the best angle.
No, don't stop. Just give the ball back to them.
The one thing we don't want to see is the white hat. No, he called turnover on downs.
Okay, turnover on downs.
Yeah, so clock's still rolling here. We'll keep it going. We'll thank a quick sponsor. They'll move kind of quick here. I want to thank Total Erosion Control. Is erosion, stormwater runoff, or land grading giving you headaches? At Total Erosion Control, local in McRae, Arkansas, we got the tools, the experience, and the crew to fix it. From excavation, grading, and hauling to hydro seeding, sodding, and installing silt fencing, we protect your land, preserve your investment, and keep your site safe and stable. Locally owned, environmentally focused, always reliable. Fighting a battle with erosion? Let Total Erosion Control help.
Yeah, go see Lauren and Matt Shook over there. Good people. His mom, Dr. Belinda Shook, was superintendent here for a while.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
So, good people. Go see them.
Everybody staying within the Beebe community. Always giving back.
Yeah.
They come out here to see new Badgers on defense.
I'm glad you got they got a little screen pass here. Jeremiah
all the other side of the
reverses
field.
It, and we took him, and he's going to bounce it out. Let's stretch him out. There we go. We turn him back.
Number 16 there for the Badgers on the tackle first, Evan Duggar. Senior getting some playing time here.
Oh, Evan Duggar, yeah.
We got number 12, Briar Swait, sophomore.
Great kid again, Evan. I had him in class. Dad and I went to grade school together. Great guy, Chase Duggar. So, it's good family.
Last one call out. Saw a safety over there, number 1, Langston LaSalle. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break here. You're watching BB Badger football.
Austin already ready. I told you I was going to take some more time.
Wrapped in a shiny bow. Santa can't slip it down your chimney. You can't buy it from a store. But every minute, every moment can't be returned. May this holiday season bring you memories that last a lifetime. Merry Christmas from your friends for life.
All of the proceeds are going to Lungs for Lily. And tonight's winner of the Boo Basket, donated by Sterling Land Management and Holston Creek Boutique, Michael Davis.
Want to thank everybody for supporting Lungs for Lily. So Michael Davis won the.
Hi, if you get a chance, go out there and buy a shirt for a good cause. She's going to get lungs next year. She's got to stay over there for a year, so it's going to help the family in this time of their need. And she is a wonderful young lady. Chase, before I get off here and give this back to Austin.
Good tackle there, number 32.
I want to thank you for letting me come up here and do this. I want to thank our sponsors. And like I said, if you got a chance, go support Lily. Find out we have the little, what's those things called? The code.
QR code.
QR codes. Go out there and buy a shirt and help support a good family and for a good cause.
If you're on your phone, the link is in the YouTube description for both of those, the donation and the T-shirt, so you can go there and order from there.
We just ask people to go out and help support a good cause. So, Austin, it's all yours, buddy.
Want to thank Athletic Director Clint Williams for joining us, as always, for a third quarter. It was a little quicker this time as we are in the Mercy Rule. So that was number 32, Chase. Whew. All right, Chase. I'm going to mispronounce his name. Wallachie? What is it? Chase Wallachie? Oh, Wallachie. Sorry about that. If I mispronounced your name, Chase, we'll get that corrected. And they fight for the end zone there. What a effort there by the receiver. They make their way into the end zone for a touchdown for the Wildcats.
Hello.
Welcome back, Austin. They run a little switch wheel route, and no one covered on the wheel. And good effort there by the receiver for the Wildcats, just dragging some Badgers into the end zone. But, like I said, great thing about the mercy rule is you cannot end it. So no matter what, if they're going to get below the 35-point threshold, mercy rule does not stop.
I was down there talking, and I was like, I look up at the scoreboard, and it's got 3 minutes. I was like, that's a fast third quarter.
Like I said,
love to see it, though.
Yeah, so you get out here kind of quick. I know we were looking at some of the scores. You want to tune into that Cersei game after we're done here. Maumelle still up 32-16. Robinson should be, they're up 28-0 on Pine Bluff. It's a 2-point attempt. They're going to scramble out, find the corner of the end zone. Good throw, good catch there by the Wildcats. And that will bring your score of 45-14. Your Badgers still lead here as the mercy rule clock runs on as we have 9:50 and counting left to go in this game. We'll take another quick commercial break. You're watching Beebe Badger football.
We've never been good at keeping secrets, like how Sonic's new Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger with small fries or tots is just $3.99. Oops, burger's out the bag. Sonic Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger deal for $3.99.
Parkview, we kind of talked about it. Parkview could. A lot of stuff has to happen. So Hot Springs win. They'll be at 6-0 in conference. And they play Lakeside next. So they could. Parkview could jump.
That'll be the game we're watching for, though.
Yeah, Parkview will play. They're playing Lakeside right now, and they're winning. So they'll jump up to second place. So it's a lot of craziness.
So could go to Parkview.
Could go to Parkview. Could go to Hot Springs. Could go to Camden, Fairview still.
Which Parkview's where? War Memorial?
I don't know their home stadium.
I think it is.
I'm not quite sure. I know Catholic plays at Memorial. I don't know about Parkview. So we are back here in this one. We have, get the clock up there, 8:40 and rolling here. Mercy rule clock is chewing along.
Moving fast.
We'll run through some scores here as we get close to this one. The end will come up quick. If you're worried about any 7A scores, there is not a close one. Oh, the ball got past our returner. He tries to pick it up on the run and stumbles down. We'll be down about the 8-yard line. Okay, hold on. That was the Badgers. We turned over on downs.
Look like number 28, A.J. McGee.
Any relation?
No. Spelled different,
spelled
too.
Different. Yeah, that's right. Spelled different. They had the ball around the 31. Touchdown pass. And then now we get the ball for our 11th possession of the game
ball
at the 8-yard line.
Yep.
All right, so I say, we're about any 7A games. There's not a close one. There's not a single close 7A game. Cabot's big over Central. Conway's big over Christian.
I figured that'd be a little bit closer, tighter.
PA big over Southwest. Bryant big over North Little Rock. Bentonville West huge over Northside. Fayetteville huge over Rogers Heritage.
How's that Jonesboro game going?
We'll get down there in a second. Bentonville big over Springdale. Pitton now to 6A. Benton is over West Memphis big. Yeah, not a close game yet.
Give to Remington Golf. Going to get a gain of 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Closest game so far right now is Siloam Springs 7, Russellville 6.
Oh, wow. But that's a fight over there.
I didn't see Jonesboro. I wonder if they don't have scores updated. Oh, there it is. Jonesboro losing to El Dorado 30-14.
Oh, wow. Saw them competing with Sylvan Hills last week.
Jacksonville going to get a big win over Whitehall. They're up 42-0 in the fourth quarter.
Saw Beebe win Yarnell's Sweetest Play of the Week.
Yep. Shout out to DeMarco Moore, Ty Robinson for the second Yarnell Sweetest Play of the Week. Had another great catch in the end zone from DeMarco. Kind of took the ball out of the receiver. Saw it again earlier tonight. Hold on. Hot Springs Lakeside Parkview 22-21. Lakeside leading.
And it's on Lakeside TV.
Yeah, we'll throw that one up on the stream.
Get all the good games.
Yeah. Say we're, coaches and players, they don't want to look ahead. Thankfully, broadcasters, we can. Win tonight, your Badgers are in the playoffs for a second year in a row.
I mean, we're the ones that got to get the stats ready.
It was a second year in a row for the Badgers in the playoffs. Last year was the first time since 2015.
And it felt good.
Yeah, so now the Badgers are on a streak in the playoffs. Haven't been able to say that in a long time. As we bring up a 2nd and 8 here, 6:47 and counting. Ball on the about 9 to 10 yard line.
Great job for Coach Sparks in his first season.
I said clinch a spot in the playoffs. Said first-year head coach. Parkview now up 2 on Lakeside, 24-22. They just kicked a field goal. Inside zone up the middle. Back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 will bring up about a 3rd and 7.
They got 8:53 over there. Where's that at Lakeside?
At Lakeside, yep.
Kind of looks like the Lakers logo.
As I said, the Lakers logo, yep. So Hot Springs High School going to beat Canyon Fairview tonight, unless they're barring a massive comeback from the Eagle or from the Cardinals. So as of right now, from the 5A South, looking ahead, Hot Springs will lead that number 1 spot. Let me see what Hot Springs and Parkview did earlier. That should be Parkview's only loss. Yep, that's Parkview's 1 loss. So with that win, you got a flag on the play. I don't know if it was a delay game. Yeah, delay game on the Badgers. Back them up just a little bit here.
Man, Hot Springs has scored over 50 points except for 3 games.
So with that win, Hot Springs should clinch the 1 seed.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah. They will.
I mean, unless it comes down to that one.
No, because, so let me go back to the standings. So Hot Springs, as we bump it out to the right side, try to get some running room, breaks a couple tackles.
Back to what you were saying.
Yeah. So Hot Springs will move to 6-0. Parkview, if they're win, they'll move to 5-1. Hot Springs has the tiebreaker, so if Hot Springs loses next week, they'll also be at 6-1, the same as Parkview. So yeah, Hot Springs the 1 seed in the 5A South with a win tonight over the Camden Fairview Eagles. So that's your 1 seed of the South. If your Badgers end up being the 4 seed, we will head to Hot Springs. If we beat Searcy next week, we may be the 3 seed, depending how some other games fall out between Maumelle. And then we're looking at playing the 2 seed, which may be Parkview.
Which will be Little Rock.
But Parkview and Camden play next week, so one of them could. It's a whole mess.
Man, it looks like a mess over there.
Luke Lewis, little watermelon punt. Good punt. It's going to bounce all the way down to about the 46-yard line.
Ball's going to be placed at the 45 of the Wildcats, as there's 3:45 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Clock still rolling. Your score is Beebe 45, Watson Chapel Wildcats 14.
We'll keep it here because the teams are moving kind of fast. We're trying to get out of here. Want to thank Bull Creek Outdoors. Bull Creek Outdoors is your hometown dealer for all your outdoor equipment needs, including equipment rentals and a 5-star friendly service department, plus one of the largest dealers in the U.S. for Spartan lawnmowers and Intimidator side-by-sides. Before you buy, give us a try at Bull Creek Outdoors, located right off the exit 29 here in Beebe. I want to thank again all of our sponsors. I'm going to get my phone connected for our post-game phone call with Coach Sparks. We'll make sure everybody stays on. We'll run through some high state. Throw deep, has a chance for the interception. Did he catch that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, what a good catch there by the receiver. Had one of our DBs there. I think it was 14, Drake Mills. Yep. Come up a little slow. Had a chance at the ball. He's trying to make his way out. Had a little injury coming off.
Number 16, Demario Douglas.
So to make sure everybody stays on, we'll hop on a quick phone call with head coach Cody Sparks after this game. We'll talk to him about thoughts after this big win. As we have 2:30 and counting. He brought it down almost for a sack. Let's see if they call it a sack or a. They will give it a sack. Nice. Let's see if we can get who caught that. Who's going to get credit for the sack tonight? Oh, hit the replay too many times.
Looks like number 26.
Could be Keaton Dunn. Chase him down. Good job there by Keaton getting a sack tonight. You always remember that. As we get ready here for a 2nd and 10. Oh, no, they didn't give it a sack. Oh, the ref kind of pointed to it. Look back to pass, going to run up into the pocket, bump it out to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, runs out of bounds around the 18 or so yard line. With a minute 38 left to go in this one. Clock's still rolling. We're about to get out of here. Early, not here about 9. Hopefully get out here about 9:30 or so. A little earlier than normal, even after the very extended first quarter.
55 minutes.
Yep. We'll do one final score across the games on the 5A. So it doesn't really matter at this point if, Hot Springs is going to win, so they'll be the 1 seed. So, actually, hold on. Hold the phone.
Hold on. Camden Fairview did score a touchdown.
They're only down 14 points now. They do have the ball, too. So
I wonder how much time's left in that.
Yeah, they don't have the clock on this one. As they bump it out to the outside on this completion. It's going to be close to the sticks. See who got that tackle. Keaton Dunn again in there. They're going to stop. Oh, don't
1 yard short.
Don't wave your hands.
I wouldn't count Camden Fairview out of that one yet.
Yeah, they're on the 20-yard line going in.
Got the ball still. Probably an onside kick recovery.
Yep.
So score a touchdown. That'll be 35-28. Oh, yeah, they got plenty of time.
All right. Got 4th and 1 here in our game. We got a late sub here on our side. They stopped the clock, I guess, for a timeout or something.
I think it was possession of the ball.
They bring up a 4th and 1.
Is he staying roll it? 45.
All of our Badger sidelines getting out here to hype up their team. Low snap, going to scramble to the outside. Coop call, holding, not going to do it. Go to the corner of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Another touchdown for the Wildcats in that back corner of the end zone.
That'll make it your score. Beebe 45, Watson Chapel Wildcats 20.
So they're going to make the score look a little closer than it actually was. A couple late game touchdowns. I know Coach Sparks not going to be thrilled about that, especially from the backups, but starters had an excellent game on the defensive side.
Well, but for your backups that don't see very much time,
yep.
I mean, I guess you know what to expect. As the clock's fixing to hit 0 right now.
They'll get the 2-point. They should get the 2-point, 2-point attempt, They'll get the 2-point attempt here.
Need to stop.
You're going to go goal line fade to the other side. And it is good. Your final score tonight will be Badgers 45, Watson Chapel 22, and your Badgers have clinched a spot in the 5A playoffs for the second year in a row. Congratulations to head coach Cody Sparks and the whole Badgers on that accomplishment.
Man, what a rack of fireworks.
As the fireworks are.
They know playoffs have been clinched. They're going at it.
Fireworks are exploding off here, and get ready for the handshake line.
Get ready for the alma mater over there in front of the band.
We'll run through the highlights from out the game. As you get ready for Coach Sparks, come to the final big moments. We'll go over the drives here. Let's see. Badgers defense had 3 turnover on downs, 2 fumbles, and 2 interceptions. Really, the only thing they gave up was that big fake punt, kind of broken tackles. On the offensive side, your Badgers had 5 straight touchdown possessions, had a punt there, and then the next touchdown was the good old tush push from the 1 yard line. So your Badger offense had, plus a field goal, so 7 scoring drives in the first half alone. That's pretty good if you if you're keeping score at home. 7 scoring drives in the first half is any coach will take that, and then your backups get in. They can kind of let some slide there. Coach Sparks is going to be thrilled about that. But so your Badgers have clinched a spot in the playoffs for the second year in a row.
If my numbers are right, I have 60 yards of penalties on 8 flags.
It's a little higher than what Coach wanted. Coach wanted the 3 to 5, so that's a little higher. But band going to the alma mater. Coach Sparks will meet with the team. Once he's done with the team, we will hop on a quick phone call with them. as we are running through some of these highlights. Your Badgers will move to 4-2 on the conference with Pine Bluff. We had the tiebreaker over Pine Bluff with 1 game left, and it looks like they may be losing tonight anyways. We will clinch a spot into the playoffs for the second year in a row. I know Coach Sparks isn't going to care about that right this second, and now he's already looking towards Cersei. Got a big matchup against Cersei next week. We'll get a final. Oh, Cersei took the lead on that one, 33-32.
That's going to be the game to watch.
I may listen to that one on the way home tonight.
Well, I'm going home to listen to 102.9. I guess they talk about all the Arkansas high school football scores.
Yep.
Just got told that from 10 o'clock to midnight, so guess that's what I'm going to go do.
So, Coach, you're talking to this team.
Clapping it up, giving them a –
Say, good job. Great first half, second half, running clock. You don't like it. Some guys like to, maybe take the foot off the gas a little bit. But
hit a little prayer right quick.
Watson Chapel band playing in the background.
He probably heads to some family first forgets about us.
He's usually good at getting us first because I know he spends quite a while over there. So call him everybody back in real quick. Saw Will Ginder kind of escape. There he goes. So Will Ginder kind of escaped. Oh, they're breaking it down. I forgot to break it down. All right, we'll give Coach Sparks a quick call. You want to tell AJ to go find him? There he goes. He went to his right.
Who did?
Coach Sparks.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There he goes.
Oh, he had it on him.
Give him hugs for family and stuff.
Hello.
Hey, Coach, can you hear us?
I can.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the big win tonight. Got a mercy rule win over Watson Chapel. Your offense had 7 scoring drives in the first half. Super impressive by that. Just want to talk about the game real quick. Your thoughts on it.
I was proud, all week and all that good stuff. We've been saying let's start fast. And, we did. We didn't. We went 3 and out on the first possession, and then, they handed off. They were in the power eye, and they handed off the power weak play into the boundary over here. I think they got like 13 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So starting fast didn't really happen, but, we battled through there. And, the special teams play, the snap over said that can't happen, but proud of the way the offensive line played, proud of the way our quarterback played, proud of how we played up front on both sides. I'm just proud of we did what we should have done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we came out and we played well, and in some areas there's always areas to improve. But the cool thing, what I just told the team is, we don't use the P word around the program, but that win did clinch us a spot in the playoff.
Yeah,
that is special. So, everything we've been through, all the ups and downs and all that good stuff, and the late change and new coaches and things like that, to see the kids come together and go make that happen is cool.
Yeah, second year in a row. Congrats on that. I think Austin has a quick question for you. We'll let you get out of here.
So we've seen.
Thank you. Sorry. Go ahead, Austin.
We've seen some 30 and 40-yard passes, but the main one that sticked out was the 78-yard pass play to Cam. What was your thoughts on Ty throwing up deep?
Yeah, I think that was the screenplay on like 3rd and 19.
Yeah.
That was awesome. We've had that play in since the summer, and I think that's the first time we've called it, that Coach Corley's called it in a game, and all those reps of it paid off, I guess. So, and Cam, catch the ball, go be fast.
Talked about it. Yep, go be fast. So
absolutely.
So, one last thing. So you always talk about want to get 3 turnovers. Got 3 in the first half. So great job by the defense there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Coach, go enjoy this one. Congrats on making the playoffs. That second year in the row. And we'll go look towards Thursday now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Go Badgers.
Good. I want to thank Coach Sparks for joining us as always. Austin, final thoughts for tonight.
Long first quarter, but after the second quarter, very quick game. Great job by the Badgers coming out ready to fight. I mean, we've seen almost every game they've come out wanting to be aggressive, starting fast, explosive, and just overall, they kind of slowed it down after they got fast.
Yep. So great job. Said Badgers had on defense had 4 turnovers, 3 or 4 turnover on down. So great job of the Badger defense, especially the starters. So second half, kind of running clock, let a lot of guys get some playing time, and your Badgers are in the playoffs, second year in a row. Got a little streak going. Well, again, next week, looking towards Searcy. Game is on Thursday for senior night. We will be live a lot earlier, probably around 6 o'clock for all the pregame festivities for that. I want to thank everybody for joining us. For Avery Steen on the field, Brody Rector downstairs, AJ Kukaka next to us. I know I say it wrong every time. Austin McGee right next to me. My name is Chase Beckvar. You've been watching Beebe Badger Football.
Go
Thanks,
Badgers.